We're live.
Go on.
Good evening. Welcome to Friday's chat show. We have next to me, I think, in this window here, we've got Willie.
Here we go. I'm not. I'm in the other one. I'm over the other side.
No, you're definitely in that one.
Oh.
In the window just over there, we've got Jack.
Yeah.
In the window down here, we've got Red Mozzie with his new Twitch name. It's no longer Red M0ZZY. It's MOZZY. So
6 months I had to wait for that fucking name to be released again.
And right next to Mozzie, in our very bottom window over there, we have world famous streamer Max from HolydiverTV. Good evening,
Hello.
Max.
How are you?
Welcome
Good evening.
to the chat show.
And
Thanks, man.
And as you can see by the title, we're in Friday evening, but he's in Saturday morning, so he's going to predict the future for everybody.
Yep. You know, I know we knew all about 9/11 before it happened. We just didn't tell anyone.
That's it. Exactly. Never tell anybody exactly.
It was more entertaining that way.
Can I just thank Annie for her Tier 1 sub for 5 months in a row, and can I thank Mr. DJ Technique for his Tier 1 6-month streak? Thank you very much. Right, DJ.
So, Max, tell us a little bit about yourself. I found you through Bricks and Jess, I think.
Bricks and Jess, yeah.
They're another Australian couple, aren't they? I think.
Nah, man, they're Californian.
They're Californian, are they? I can never
Similar
keep
accent,
up. No, I can never keep up with the time zones. So I found them through you. I don't know. I quite like your channel because you cook, don't you? You don't really cook very fast, do you? You seem to tell a lot of stories.
That's good. Done a lot of things, but yeah, I don't cook terribly fast or well. I tend to burn a lot of things. I've burnt water. That's actually a thing that you can do. I was surprised at that. You'd think it'd just boil away, but nah. It can actually go black and sit in the bottom of the thing and stink. So,
Ooh.
I've done that before when I was boiling an egg. I forgot that I was boiling the egg, and about 3/4 of an hour later, I was like, what's that smell? And I'll tell you what, right? A boiled dry saucepan with an egg in there smells absolutely...
Oh, yeah, that'd be a great one.
Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, usually when I'm using the veggie steamer, there's nothing actually in the water, but it's a really funky smell.
Well, how did the steak finish off last night on the barbecue? Because I thought it was going really black, but it wasn't. It was actually just getting dark.
Yeah, the outside, but it tasted really good. I think. I'm pretty sure I ate it. Yeah, I did eat it because there's just the bone in the kitchen. That's one problem when you drink and cook. Sometimes you don't. If you eat everything, you don't remember what you had.
Yeah.
Unless there's some evidence around the kitchen, it's like, it looks like I might have made a curry last night, but I don't know. Check the VOD.
So Max, I've got a question for you then, mate. Have you ever watched a old British cookery program called Floyd on Food?
No.
Oh, okay. Look him up. I honestly, he was doing that in the 80s, was it, Jack?
Yeah.
90s? Basically, he was a chef that went round getting absolutely wasted on TV doing cookery shows. And he'd be like, they'd send him off places, like he'd be in Africa cooking local stuff, getting all the locals wasted. And I'd be like, a bit of wine in there, but not too much because I'm going to have some... And there's definitely a niche for this.
That's that's the rules. If you have wine in the thing, it's like 1 splash for the food and 3 splashes for the chef and 1 splash.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
You definitely saw that on the Floyd programs, though, didn't you? It'd start off the show going, "Hi, I'm Keith Floyd," and by the end of the show, he was pretty much wobbling, going
slurring,
and you do. It wasn't quite that bad, but.
I don't know. He was slurring quite big time on some of them.
He did. Yeah, he did used to slur a lot. Yeah.
I've got a question from Dex Vinyl for HolydiverTV, and it's a reference. Is your name a reference to the tribute to Ronnie James Dyer?
Dio.
I didn't know.
That's what you asked earlier as well, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I get it is because my viewers kept insisting that I look like him.
Well, you're short then.
I'm short. I was really skinny at the time as well, and generally I don't look like him. Stop! Don't say that. But yeah, I'm just a hideous, skinny, ugly old person that looks like Dio, I guess. And you get
but that means then you could probably fight a good dragon then, because let's be honest, he didn't die of cancer. He died slaying a dragon, didn't he?
well,
we know that.
The video clip, for the song "Holy Diver," where he's walking around with the sword, doing all the
Exactly, yeah.
Can somebody tell an old timer who the hell is he? I don't even know who he is. Who is he?
Well,
he's someone that's from early '80s, I guess. Just a rock.
Yeah,
sort of
he filled in for Ozzy Osbourne in Black Sabbath for a big chunk of time. And he was in a band before that as well, wasn't he? And then he just had Dio.
So he was a singer.
Rock. Yeah.
That was a singer. A terrible singer.
Was he an Australian?
I do like.
Where was he from, man? American.
I believe he's American.
I got to admit, Holy Diver is a cracking song, though. Probably one of the best ones he ever did.
To be honest, I've never heard it, and I don't think I've ever heard of the name. So it's
DJ, you DJ.
Well, yeah, that's no
music related. Yeah. Yeah, if it's music related, then that's
wide expanse of music experience and stuff. Come on, you got to have it in your collection of stuff you DJ with.
Max, he doesn't even know the titles of the stuff he plays as a DJ.
That's fair.
I'm sure he just closes his eyes and just presses a button and go, oh, that one will do. I don't know who sings it or what it is, but I'll just play that one.
Oh, that one sounds good.
Yeah. Exactly.
I thought that's what all DJs did.
Well, it is. That's true.
Stuff on.
That's right. If it sounds good, I'll play it. If you can dance to it, I'll play it.
You got a clue what it was. That was it. Deep Purple. He started off with Deep Purple.
I've heard of
the groups. Don't get me wrong, but I just haven't heard of him. You know what I mean? So
I don't think you're missing a great deal.
No, it's not my thing either. I'm into metal, but not that far back. If that makes sense. Really,
good evening, Pops, and thanks for hosting.
Yeah,
Pops hosted us for 5 viewers.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Pops. Didn't see the raid.
I've got to go and get me with it.
I missed that as well. Okay, normally we have a whole host of clips that we have to show, but you haven't got many clips on your channel, and I managed to find 3 that I've managed to sort of get together. So should we have a quick look at these clips?
I never watch these for a reason.
Just shut your eyes for a minute.
Yeah,
they're pretty good clips actually. The last one just makes me laugh and laugh and laugh. Okay, right, we're going to the clip.
I do whichever vodka is most affordable. I'm not a person that can buy things at random just because I want it. I am not a rich man. In fact, I'm only one step ahead of being constantly broke. I can't remember what it was. Oh, you fuck!
I think I wet my wetsuit.
Life gives you lemons.
Ew.
Fucking moray eel. And you guys make... Ow! Fuck, that's hot! Ow! Oh! That's... Ah! What the fuck? Why was that hot? Oh!
So that's a little bit of what Holy Diver gets up to. That last clip, it was just absolutely. I've done that before actually. I've gone to pick up something that I thought was cold. This pot's been in the oven for a good hour. Heating up to 180 degrees, and then I've just gone, I better take the lid off and give it a stir. You grab hold of that lid like it's stone cold. And I know your pain there, Max. Yeah.
I actually ended up on a one of those Twitch fails compilations for exactly that sort of stuff. I think I was making a sauce for something, and that was on like the gas burner, and I don't know, I dropped a shot glass or something. I went to catch it. I knocked the handle of this thing, and it just put the like boiling sauce stuff straight up my arm. And yeah, that took me out for a while too.
I've burnt myself many times cooking.
Yeah, this is why I don't do
stupid
cookies.
things again like that. You know,
split
lids
my
and
eye
things.
on a door while I was streaming once. That was great too. Just walked straight into the edge of a door, and I just collapsed. And I'm like, my mate's in the background. You can hear her laughing. And then she I was getting up off the floor. I've looked in my hand, and I'm, oh, there's blood. And she starts laughing harder. You know? Yeah.
Are you clumsy then? Would you say? Are you lucky to be alive?
I was drunk.
Is that sort of the common theme of most of your streams, that you kind of get in from work and know that you have to cook dinner, and sort of by the end of the stream, you know, you've walked into the door several times?
Well, I was streaming 6 nights a week for a while there, but my liver couldn't handle it anymore. So, but yeah, every time I streamed, I was drinking, and every time I was drinking to excess and doing something to hurt myself in some way.
Willie, are you feeling this? Because every time you're on this channel, you're drinking. And
you're on mute. Sorry, you're breaking up.
Yeah. I think you can feel this, can't you?
No, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest.
Feel left out. You're drinking.
I like that. I like that thing Willie put on earlier on the Discord about the test using drinks.
Well, I was sent that by a well-known person in our chat. He sent it to me, and he thought of me.
Do you want to read it out?
Sent it to me. Do I want to read it out? Right, I'll read it out, and let me get it up. This was sent to me by Mr. It was sent to me by Sab. Right, and it's basically it's Willie's COVID test. It's called a home COVID test, but it's Willie's COVID test. Right. Step 1: open a can of beer and try to smell it. Step 2: if you can smell the beer, drink it to see if you can taste it. Step 3: if you can taste it and smell it, this confirms you don't have COVID. Right? Last night, I did this test 19 times, and all were negative.
Excellent.
Tonight, I'm going to do the test again, because this morning I woke up with a headache, and I'm feeling like I'm coming down with something. I am so nervous.
It's brilliant.
That is Willie.
That is Willie. Definitely.
Yeah. And trust me, that's what I'll do tonight, and I'll do it again tomorrow night, just to make sure I haven't. So
that's the way. It's best to be safe, isn't it?
Yeah, thank you, Sap, for that, because it made me laugh a lot this morning.
It was good. Me too. Me too.
Very, very entertaining.
I just noticed something. If I wave my mouse over this Discord chat, it brings up everyone's names in the corner.
Yeah, of course.
I wonder if you can get that to come up permanently. So, like,
yeah, no.
When we're streaming it.
If I do that, you can kind of see everything that brings up on the Discord, but it just means kind of when the mouse. Yeah, you've got to keep moving it like every 3 seconds or something to get it to kind of.
So I have a question from me is then. So we've seen that you do cooking. We've seen that you do drinking. I did see a clip of obviously a game there that I've recently played myself. So what else do you stream then? What if you're not cooking? What do you do?
Oh, talk shit. I started streaming by playing Xbox, and the guy that got me into just normal streaming, like streaming the food and that, what did he donate? Video card and a motherboard, and then other viewers started sending bits and pieces of stuff, and I've still got that PC here. I use it to play the games on. What else have I done? Mostly just games, talking shit, drinking to excess. I've done some IRL streams. I used to go to a karaoke bar. I would just sit there and film the people singing. Occasionally, I would get blackmailed into getting up there and doing some as well.
Did that have anything to do with alcohol?
Well, one of them was $100 dono. They did the dono first and then said, right, for that $100, I want you to sing Holy Diver.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, it was wonderful. That clip he's still got on his YouTube channel. He actually passed away 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
And his service was yesterday. He sort of invented IRL for Twitch. The backpacks people wear and all that sort of shit.
Oh, yeah.
He made them into an affordable thing that people could buy and all that sort of shit. And he got a lot of streamers underway as well. But yeah, he caused a lot of trouble for me. Here's $100. Do this song. Here's $100. Do this song. Here's $100. Jump into that freezing cold pool in the middle of winter in your undies. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a good bloke, but Jesus, he would troll the hell out.
And for those that say I've never heard the song, it's quite operatic. Dio is that kind of heavy metal, quite an operatic singer. It's fair to say.
It's got that Iron Maiden feel to the singing. It's all the high, long, carried out notes and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, other than just mucking around, that's all I do. Games. I don't do that much.
Do you get freezing cold pools in Australia then?
Oh man, middle of winter when it's like 5 degrees outside, a pool doesn't hold any heat in the middle of the night. It's not good. Very small pool it was, and the water was like goddamn ice. I couldn't get out. That's how cold it was. I tried to get out, and my arms just weren't working. I mean, I was pretty drunk, but one of my mates had to drag me out. So, we do get real cold here as well as real heat.
It's just opposite times to us, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, if you go far enough south in Australia, you're in the snow. You go far enough north, you're in a desert. Far enough inland, you're going to die of thirst.
See, when you think of Australia, you don't ever think of... Well, I don't think I've ever seen, apart from years ago when I was watching the flood videos and things, every time you see a scene or anything of Australia, it's always just like hot. You never see rain. You never see. It's always just hot. You don't see anything else.
It's either the Sydney Opera Centre, isn't it, with blue skies above it? An Aborigine sort of walking on the red sand, Ayers Rock. That's literally sort of
allowed to go out there.
Everything I learned from Australia came from Paul Hogan. From either the show or then Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah. I'm going to punch that guy if I see him. It's his fault that everyone thinks that shrimp on a Barbie's thing. If he didn't agree to that advertising campaign, I would never have to listen to that. No, I did just throw a shrimp on the Barbies.
So that's not a thing in Australia, then?
No, for a start, they're called prawns. They're called prawns, not shrimp.
Right. And I don't think actually even
fucks them up by barbecuing them.
I don't think Foster's is really either, is it?
No, we don't even have that in Australia. It's a terrible beer. Not many people drank it, and they started exporting it, and it did well overseas because, I don't know.
We don't know any better.
Don't they make it in Burton-on-Trent now?
I was going to say, yeah.
Sure, it's made in Burton-on-Trent. That's where it's brewed.
Well, I saw Paul Hogan. I've said this one before, because one of the Foster's adverts was done in my hometown in Deal in Kent here. And but you couldn't get close to him. Like, hit him. You couldn't even say hello to him. You know what I mean? It was security everywhere.
Is he really that sort of famous, is he? That he has that much security sort of around him?
That was the height of Crocodile Dundee when he was doing those
adverts. Yeah, I was going to say it.
He's famous enough that he won't come back to Australia. But that might also have something to do with the tax evasion. They're going to arrest him if he turns up. So.
Oh, shit. I can't believe how old he looks now. I saw him on some interview a couple of years ago. I was like, oh, Jesus. But
I didn't think he was still with us.
Well, he's like 20 years older than me, man. So.
Well, he was in his 40s, wasn't he, when he did Crocodile Dundee, wasn't he?
Yeah. His first job was painting the Harbour Bridge in Sydney. That's one of those jobs they start at one end, get to the other end, and then go back
And
to
then
the
you
start.
start again, are you?
Oh, yeah. Like the Forth Bridge, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say we've got a bridge like that, haven't we?
Well, not anymore, because they've used a new paint now, so apparently they don't have to do it continuously.
Oh, of course.
Not so fun fact. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, we're learning.
So, are we allowed to talk about New Zealand?
Why wouldn't you be allowed to talk
All
about
right,
it?
because I just
suspicious.
Something about there's something about like the Aussies don't like New Zealand, and New Zealanders don't like the Aussies.
That's not a thing. I mean, that's not a thing. If they want to fuck sheep, that's entirely up to them.
Right,
you know?
right, that's fair enough.
That's exactly how we feel about the Welsh.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things. We rib each other. We're fairly close by. Half of their population lives in Australia anyway. So,
I've got to. Last night on your stream, and I apologise. It was the first time I watched you, and I will watch you more. It was just when you got on about the Americans and them coming to Australia and then complaining about everything.
Oh,
you know,
they do now. I used to. My family used to own a pub that had a hotel attached to it, and they'd come over and stay at the hotel, and they'd always like, "Oh, it's not like this at home. It's not like this at home." Their beer isn't as strong as ours apparently, because you give them 4 or 5 drinks and they'd start to get a bit wobbly, and then
they don't know what real beer's all about.
Yeah, well, they drink stuff that's pretty bad. But then again, beer sucks anyway. Vodka's where it's at.
Yeah, no wonder your liver's fucked.
Yeah, I've had it shut down twice on me. I've done well.
Golden Bennett. I'm not to that extreme yet.
The most recent time, it took 4 days of solid drinking down at PAX Australia. First time it was drinking and other things just at one night. But you notice it.
Are you actually serious? Your liver's packed up twice and you're still drinking?
Yeah, just overloaded it. Just gave it too much to deal with. That first one, there was all sorts of substances involved. I used to be a fan of certain pieces of cardboard, and I just went overboard with them and some other stuff and drinking, and went yellow. It was great.
Ooh.
Still worked the next day though.
Yeah, not really. The next day. Not really my idea of fun turning yellow.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny you should talk about PAX Australia, because I watch a few Australian streamers myself, apart from you, that go to PAX Australia. And you know what I mean? So
it's a good time.
Yeah, I've heard about the adventures they've had in some of the hotel rooms and the Airbnbs and the states they've been left in after you've left from PAX Australia.
What is PAX Australia? Is it like a music?
It's just a video game convention. Just all the software developers and hardware developers bring all their crap in and say, "Look at what we've made," and everyone walks around and looks at it. And it's a no drinking event, alcohol free event. Jesus, all the words fail me. But one of these filled with straight vodka just looks like a bottle of water. So the first time I went, the last 2 hours of the last day, I ended up playing hide and seek with security because there was an incident and I was a bit drunk. So that was fun. I went and hid with the people that were playing D&D. I saw the security guys walk past me. I was streaming that. So I followed security around for a while, followed them looking for me. So that was good.
I bet that made a great stream.
Were you doing a commentary at the same time, still saying these guys are looking for me? I'm just here.
I'm whispering it like they're still looking for, because I had the camera mounted on my shoulder, I think, and I'm just like, they're still looking. Look at their heads snapping around, man. I was like, they're going to come back this way. Hang on, go hide behind someone for a minute. There was plenty of people big enough to hide behind it, that sort of thing.
It's blended.
Oh yeah, definitely. As long as you put up with the BO.
lot of neck. Oh man, that's one thing that was terrible there. There's so many armpits. It
Yeah,
was terrible.
I've been to a couple of these kind of game shows, and yeah, it's
A lot of people cosplay for that sort of thing as well. There was heaps of people in some amazing costumes. There was one guy in like, what's that game? Warhammer? He was in like a full Warhammer thing. It made him like 8 feet tall. And everyone's getting their photos with him. And when he had a minute, I'm just like, dude, what do you do when you want to take a leak? He goes, oh, no. What do you mean, no? He said, no, you just don't. He takes desiccates for 2 days before, doesn't drink any water, make sure his body's like really thoroughly dehydrated before he gets into his costume. And,
fucking hell.
So that he can
that's
like
a bit extreme, I think.
It sounds healthy.
Well,
leak. Yeah.
I don't know, Willie, actually. If people are doing this stuff, and, it's quite popular, isn't it, to be dressed up as these...
Yeah, all this cosplay stuff it's a big thing, yeah.
So I think
Well, I've been to a couple.
If you've got to do a 12 or a 16-hour stint as, some sort of character that you really can't undress from, I suppose, drinking water the day before is a bad move.
I'm thinking of Kenny Everett now. Was it Kenny Everett when he did the Spider-Man sketch? The Spider-Man runs into the urinals and he's like, obviously he's got no zipper or anything, and just back out shaking his leg.
Yes, I remember Kenny Everett. That was a long time ago. That.
Yeah, I know. I'm 50 this year, so
I watched a program about, because he used to do the radio, didn't he?
Yeah.
And they used to go out on the boats, didn't they? Were they old oil rigs or something? I can't remember now.
I think they were. I think they were oil rigs. Yeah.
Yeah, they used to broadcast pirate radio from there.
He was the most. I was so shocked when he was supporting the Tories, the Conservatives, on one of the election campaigns, and he was there with those massive hand things he had, and he was proper taking the piss. And I wondered, are you a Tory or are you trolling? Like, is this 80s style trolling? Because he's going he's whipping up the crowd and going, and then we're going to get back in, and then we've taken the Falklands, and next is Russia. We're going to bomb fucking Russia, and they're all going,
Is Kenny Everett the one with the teeth that sort of stick out a bit, or am I thinking?
No, that was Ken Dodd.
Oh.
Yeah, he had a tickling stick.
Oh, DJ.
I'm practicing. I'm practicing for the quiz. I'm hoping there's going to be some questions that maybe come up about Ken Dodd now.
So Pops, you met him. Was he as camp as he? Did he camp it up on TV, or was he that camp in real life?
Yeah, he was pretty camp. A lot of times he was dressed as a
camp,
woman. He'd dress up as what's her name, Barbara Streisand, and start doing a song. But every time he turned away from the camera and turned back, his nose would get bigger.
That was it. Yeah. And what was the other one? Cupid's Stunt, wasn't it? He did that character, Cupid Stunt.
Oh, I don't know.
Done in the best possible taste.
Who are we talking about now? Kenny Everett.
Kenny Everett.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yep, there you go.
Anyway, so what's your schedule now? Do you just stream on a Friday night, or do you stream during the week?
Friday night and Sunday night are the most regular nights that I'm on.
Right.
And sometimes I'll kick one in the middle of the week, just if I'm come home from work and I'm not dead,
Yeah.
If I'm not 100% correct, then I'll chuck one on Wednesday night or whatever.
Is it always cooking, or is it games and such as, or what?
Occasionally games, not that often.
Right.
I'm a really boring game streamer.
Right.
Why do you say you're a boring game streamer?
I just, I don't know. But I must be boring because the view count will go from 40 people to 3 people as soon as I throw on a game. I can't be that entertaining while I'm doing it.
So you feel as though your market's where you're sitting.
I was going to say, is that more to do with the people that watch you? As in,
possibly,
they watch you for the cooking and stuff. And
yeah. A while ago, I used to
accidents.
do some really involved foods as well, like actual good stuff. But it gets really expensive really fast doing that sort of stuff all the time. So I try and avoid that. Just one of the reasons I even started doing it was come home from work, you've got to eat something. You're going to cook, you're going to eat. So I thought, well, stuff it. We'll just stick a camera in there and we'll stream just like a day in the life of. I've done. Oh, that was the other type of stream. I forgot about that. There's the Big Brother streams I do sometimes, which is just I've got, I don't know, 7 or 8 cameras, and they're all throughout the house. So I just turn on all the cameras, have them all up on the screen at the same time, and I'll just stream for 8 hours. Nothing in particular, just walking around, washing,
Going about your day.
the lawn, just going about the day. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done those for up to 36 hours.
Do you have those streams as sort of in just chatting or uncategorized or?
When I was doing the Big Brother ones, I'll start as just chatting, but if I'm going to go to sleep, I just take it out of category, and Twitch don't ban you for sleeping then if you're out of category. So yeah, I'll fall asleep
Are
on
they
the
popular
lounge.
streams?
Yeah, actually, Burks from Burks and Jess, he loves them for some reason. Like, I don't understand why.
Voyeurs.
Yeah, creepy. One thing that's hard is if you sleep and you wake up, you got to remember, don't touch your dick. Don't touch your dick.
Yeah, you're on camera. Yeah.
Start scratching your nuts and
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. Yeah.
So
But
where,
yeah,
where are the cameras set up in the house then? Have you got sort of one in the lounge, one in the kitchen, one in the bedroom, one in the bathroom? You know, how's it kind of?
One in
Yeah,
the bathroom, did you? You want his OnlyFans page, mate. Ask him for his OnlyFans page if you want the bathroom one.
I'm just really
Actually,
intrigued
no,
about the
no.
Big Brother setup because that sounds like sort of pretty cool in a sense, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I can imagine your missus allowing that.
Yeah.
I've had, it's a pretty small place. So, like, my lounge room is just the main area of the house. Then there's just kitchen, bedroom, bathroom. So I'll chuck one in the backyard as well. So yeah, backyard, lounge room, probably 2 in the lounge room because it takes a bit to cover the whole area. Bedroom. There used to be one actually in the bathroom, and it was just pointed at such a way that I could have a shower and you wouldn't see my wang. So yeah, the only thing, and then I had it set up as well because the toilet's in there as well. You'd have to listen to me take a leak and everything.
So you say these streams were quite popular. You know, how many viewers do you think you were sort of pulling in on a Big Brother stream?
I really don't know. Somewhere, but same sort of views that I normally get just for a cooking stream. Really, sometimes a bit more. So 30, sometimes 40. I don't really
Was
get a
chat
huge.
was chat quite active, or were they just sort of there watching you?
Yeah, chat was fairly active. I'd actually put the chat up on my TV so that as I'm walking past, I'd see if anyone was trying to get my attention, tell me that something was burning in the backyard or whatever. Oh, hang on. I shouldn't have had that skull of vodka.
Don't
Well,
die
I
on
was gonna-
stream, please.
Yeah. I was going to do that about the meat on the barbecue last night, and I thought, no, because your chat insists that every time you cook something, you burn it. So I thought, well, I'm not going to tell them that it's burning. I'll just leave it.
You can
know what
see
I mean?
why
So-
I burn things, though, because I just start reading the chat and talking to people and carrying on. I just forget about things.
Just forget what's outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's outside. It's not my problem. If I smell something horrible, then, it's probably ready.
Night,
Right,
thank
so
you
there's
for
only a
the
little bit
gifted
of this left.
subs.
I'll finish it. That's it. Now the bottle from last night's finished. Oh,
You can get on with Saturday now. then.
So remind us, it's 20 to
20 to 9.
AM. Yeah. Nice.
Oh,
Oh, so you're
Oh, that
literally 11 hours ahead. Oh, I can't work it out.
Ahead.
10 hours ahead or something. No.
Yeah, I
Can you
think it's
wave at
11.
Georgia, please?
It's 11. He's 11 hours. He's 11 hours ahead. Hi, Georgia. Hi.
Well, all of us or just totally
Yeah, yeah, it says all of you.
All right. Right.
at the same time.
They're all at the same time.
Why does she look like she's ready to go out? She knows about the lockdown, yeah?
She's been in the back garden smoking.
Oh.
You
Shocking.
guys have got lockdown.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What
We
rules
don't
have you
want to
guys
talk
got?
about it, to be honest.
What rules
Lockdown.
have you got?
Well, it's supposed to be a lockdown where only essential travel and you're only allowed to go if you can't work from home. But as I'm driving around delivering parcels, I don't notice that the roads are any. I don't believe that the traffic on the roads is essential travel.
It's not. Trust me, I've been out there myself. It's busy as out.
Maybe the people on the street are out walking exercise. That I can't. I don't believe we are really in a lockdown. I think people are kind of very using it loosely, aren't they?
Yeah, I saw a group of 7 people jogging together the other day.
Well, that's because Boris does it loosely. You don't go, like in China, they went, right, you stay in your fucking house, we'll fucking shoot you if you leave. Right? Here, they went, well, I think it'd be a good idea if you all stay put and don't go anywhere. And, and basically, bars and restaurants are pretty much shut, aren't they, for anything other than takeaway.
Yeah.
Can't get your hair cut here, like in a barber's or anything.
Yeah.
But everything else is fucking open.
Yeah. You've got a huge number of cases, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think
we're
competing with America, aren't we?
Yeah, I think it's getting worse at the moment, isn't it? I don't think
America's got to be best.
So what's the kind of situation in Australia then at the moment? Are you locked down? Are you allowed to sort of go out? No?
We've only got like maybe 1,000 people that have got it at the moment.
So that's pretty good with your population, because it's a big population, Australia, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not huge, but it's about 20. I think it was 23 million last census. But so it's not a huge population. But where we do have population centres, they're pretty closely packed. But everywhere's just been real sensible about it, I guess. Like you go to the shops, everyone's wearing a mask. In fact, at the moment, it's a $200 fine if you're at the shops without a mask and all that sort of crap. But you can still get a haircut. You've got to wear your mask, all that sort of crap. As long as you're wearing a mask, and everywhere you go, the food authority has put.
Are you allowed to go to the shops without a mask and then go? I've got a special condition. I can't wear a mask.
No, we don't have dickheads like that. I've seen a few people
we do
with the mask below their nose. And
I was just about to do that.
You just point to them and tap the nose, and you see them like, oh, yeah. So
can't even put one on because of my ear things.
Got a lot of the distancing going on as well. Some people are stupid about the distancing, so all you've got to do is turn around and glare at them.
The good old chin mask.
They step back. Oh God!
you see people walking around like this in shops.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh yeah. Do you know how masks work? Because that's not how.
No.
Actually, I've got one here that I keep meaning to wear to the shops. I'll go get it. Give me a sec.
Right.
Do you think it's going to be a GIMP mask?
Maybe, yeah. Possibly, yeah.
Full gas mask.
I think Virago's got a GIMP mask, hasn't he? He's been wearing his one shopping.
Apparently so, yeah. He's telling me he was talking about it the other day.
Oh, that's very slip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's the one.
Oh, he needs a boiler suit.
That's a brilliant mask.
That's a proper plague doctor mask, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I don't know if you can even hear me in this damn thing.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Looks good.
You wouldn't want to wear that for too long, would you?
Oh God, no! There's like only 3 tiny little holes in it to breathe through. It's they didn't think ahead when they made that thing.
Sorry, Virago.
I suppose I've got a GIMP mask I could wear as well. So that's got a mouth cover.
We thought that as well.
Yeah, I wondered if a GIMP mask was coming up, like a big rubber one of those inflatable.
But yeah, I got a few. I got a giant rabbit head, pumpkin head. I got all sorts of shit that I could wear there.
Why do you own these masks? Is this purely for COVID, or have you got some sort of other stuff going on?
Yeah. So a long time ago, one of the viewers said that I should get on Chatterbait and see how.
Willie knows all about Chatterbait.
He didn't have to fucking play Chatterbait though. Shit.
See what I could do to get banned off Chatterbait. So the idea was to wear the GIMP mask and an apron, nothing else, and either cook or just sit there playing video games. Like do something that's not normally on Chatterbait and see if they ban me. So this guy bought me a GIMP mask and sent it to me. I mean, one of the other viewers has given me a full body gimp suit. from foot to head. It's just like a full zip up gimp suit. Actually, that was Cat's Kitchen. She's a streamer as well, and she got it for me. So I would. She's got this freaky neighbor person that lives across the road that always stares at and watches everything they're doing through the front door. So yeah, the idea is I've got to go around her joint, put the gimp suit on, and just sit in the front yard staring at the person's place across the road. Just like wait until they get. I've done it once with just the mask, and they ended up closing the door and fucking off. So it must work to some degree.
It seems like your viewers are quite good at getting you into these tricky positions.
I've been at the shops doing an IRL stream just while I was at the shops, and next thing I know, there's an announcement over the PA. Come to the front counter. Yeah, all right. So I get to the front counter, and oh yeah, this call for you, emergency. And I pick it up. I was one of the goddamn viewers. They managed to figure out where I was. I was just like,
phone the shop.
Sons of bitches, you know.
Oh, do you know? I'm going to add myself probably to that list of viewers that you hate, because I don't know whether you remember a conversation that we had. You were telling us about how you and your mate went halves on this lamb, and you had one half and he had the other half, and you got the heart and decided to pickle it.
Yes.
Do you remember me asking you how much it would cost for you to eat it?
Yeah. I do remember
You do,
that.
good. Yeah, I'm working out the value for that.
The value for it? Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's not going to be cheap, I tell you that. And there's no way I could eat the whole damn thing. You've seen the size of it. It's like a child's heart, you know? It's not a child's heart, by the way.
So, yeah, that'd be definitely something I'll be watching and clipping for sure.
Going back to the announcement.
Things, I suppose.
Going back to the announcement thing, back in 1992, we did the same thing to one of our friends at Donington Monsters of Rock Festival, otherwise known as Download, and we'd got them to do an announcement between the bands, read his name out and said, could you please come to, security and then I can't even believe they said it. So for everybody else, this person has special needs. Please do not approach him. And he stood there going, "You fucking wankers!"
Nice.
They probably wouldn't do that now, would they? In the more modern PC world, but back in the 90s, they were like, "Yeah, we'll read that out, mate."
PC world is terrible at the moment, isn't it?
Yes.
Mozzie, if you have a quick look in chat, right, Stream Elements has just done two announcements, both identical. Yep. One's with your name with a 0, and one's with your name with an O.
Yeah, it's a bad echo.
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 Yeah.
Well, what do you want me to do about it? I suppose you want me to log into Stream. I've just realised, I do have control over the Stream Elements, don't I? I thought, what do you want me to do about it?
You do have control over Stream Elements, yes.
All right, I'll have a look.
I thought we'd changed everything, but we've got one that escaped the change, but there you go.
So, if you can possibly tell us what you actually do for a job.
Me, I work in a... we make sachets at the factory that I work at. I think I've got some examples around here even. Okay, so you open a magazine and there's a sample of some crap in there.
Yeah,
we make those type things. We do stuff like this as well, like your KFC, like thing in a bag, or we fill bottles. We're just a food and pharmaceutical packaging company.
Right.
We don't even supply any of the shit. The customer sends us their product and their materials, and we just run it through our machines and send it back to them.
So do you get like a big vat of Calvin Klein #1 or something, and then it sort of all goes into little sachets and they get attached to the magazine? Do you actually attach it to the magazine as well, or?
No, we just chuck it in boxes and send it back. All the hard work's for them. We don't do the hard bits. We do the bit that's quick, easy, and send it away.
So do you operate a machine?
No. what am I called again? Production coordinator. So
Right.
I sit in the office and do stuff. I used to fix the machines and all that sort of crap, but I've got a wrecked back, so I can't do that sort of crap anymore. And the boss is like, "Oh, well, up to the office with you," which is good because the place doesn't. Well, most people run a business. He doesn't even walk in, so it needed some help in the office. Don't let me start talking about the boss.
So about your boss,
Yeah,
do you get on with him? Do you get on with him, or do you not really get on with him?
I pretend to get on with him.
Right.
He's a fucking tit.
Right.
He's so stupid, man. He's like not a businessman's asshole.
All right. And
Really
how
bad.
how does why is it just the way the business is? You know, I mean, does he treat his
treats
staff
it like,
all right?
No,
Right.
no, doesn't even do that properly.
Right.
Yells, screams, and swears, and carries on at people, and then wonders why they're not particularly enthused about working. You know, he doesn't understand, doesn't make the connection in his head.
So
Says things, gets like, yeah.
So sort of
He just
staying
joined
on that subject, but sort of moving away a little bit. In the UK, we kind of get annual leave that's an actual legal thing. And I discovered through talking to a few people in America that they don't actually get holidays. And, you know, it's a really different kind of working environment. Do you kind of get sort of sick pay and holiday and stuff like that?
Yeah. So there's basically two classes of worker. Casual, where you don't get any holidays or sick days or any of that sort of stuff. That's don't get any of that, but you do get what's called loading. So that's a 25% bonus on top of your normal pay. So you get your hourly rate, pay at the end of the week. It's another 25% added on it. And the idea is that you're supposed to save that 25% for when there is holidays and shit.
Right.
Or you can be a permanent person. You don't get the 25%, but you do get the
other benefits
and all that sort of shit. Yeah.
Mm.
And yeah, my boss is he's backwards on that too. He doesn't understand that one or the other doesn't matter, but a lot of people would like to be permanent just so they don't have to think about saving money for the holidays. You know, it's just when the holidays come up and we're closed down for 2 weeks, they're still getting paid. You know, but he doesn't get that. No, I don't want to have to pay them all that money while they're not working. But you're paying them. Yeah, you're paying it anyway. You know, it's not clever.
Yeah, I think they're a different class. Some employers, aren't they? They're very, I suppose, imaginative with how the workforce should be treated.
Yeah, well.
But there you go. So, do you have any hobbies out of work? Do you sort of fish or jet ski, free fall parachute jump?
Drink.
I've been skydiving before, but no. It's aside from eat, sleep, drink, eat. I fuck around with electronics a bit of coding, porn, lots of porn. That's it. That's all of it. I don't do a great deal.
That sounds pretty cool to me, if I'm honest.
What, porn? I know
all
it
of
is.
it, yeah. Awesome. Coding, porn, a lot.
So you say coding. What's your sort of skill level on coding? Is it just something that you can look at and understand, or could I say to you, right, I want you to build a program, and could you sort of take that on?
Both.
Right.
I've done coding in languages I've never used before. After you've done a certain amount of it, you just sort of can look at any code and sort of figure out what it's meant to do. I did a lot of database coding when I was younger. I wrote a system for spare parts that went between LG, Samsung, and all these other companies in their white goods sections. When I was 20 odd, but I got away from it and then back into it. I'm really good with computers and shit, so I can do anything with coding. Computers only do what they're told. What was the other bit of the question? Yeah, but I started learning when I was 7 how to program. That was so it's that ingrained, I suppose. You just know a lot of it. I don't want to code any more like full programs though, because it's long and painful. Trying to invent
tell
something.
me about it.
Yeah,
I'm in IT, so.
Yeah.
Although I don't code, it's more scripts for the software.
Yep.
You don't have to answer this next question if you don't want to, Knight. Sorry,
Okay.
Max. It's from Knight in the chat, and he's just asking where in Australia you're based.
Oh, Sydney, Blacktown, Kerry
Right.
Road, number.
Yeah.
We,
Have you lived there all your life? Or have you lived in other parts of Australia?
Sydney, yeah, I've lived in Sydney most of my life. I was born in Geelong, which is Victoria, but moved up here when I was about 2 or something like that, and I've been up here ever since. No point in living anywhere else. Sydney's got all the money and the fun.
That's fair enough.
And it's not too hot. Actually, yeah, it's not too hot, not too cold. I don't like the heat. If I got any further north, I'd just die.
I'm saying I'm like that.
It's easier to warm up than it is to cool down.
Indeed.
So
I think it's time I got a drink. Hang on.
You don't surf or anything like that, then?
I have surfed. I lived in Tasmania for a year, and down there, surfing's a real big thing. I used to go with my mates to the beach down there, and they'd surf, and I'd just, I don't know, sit in the beach and drink or whatever. Eventually, I don't know. Oh, that's right. Mate of mine found a board in the bushes, and about that much of the tip of the board had been snapped off, and the fin thing was all fucked up. So he took it home, and he just fixed it up, real rough, but fixed it up. And next time we're out there, he says, "All right, here's a wetsuit. You're going to learn how to surf." And I went, "Okay, fine, we'll give it a go." And I had to go through all the steps. It took me a couple of days just to get to the point where I could sort of catch a wave and start moving a bit. And I just hit the point the first time I actually stood up on the goddamn board, and 3 dolphins just jumped out of the wave next to me. I shit a fucking brick, fell off the board, thought it was like a shark. All I saw was big grey thing, fin on its back, and I ran across the top of the water. And never fuck the water, fuck those big fish, out. Didn't go back in, never surfed again. Because screw dolphins. Next time I see one, I'm going to shoot it and eat it.
Sorry about that.
That's not what you want to do, is it? Because you must get quite a few sharks around the coast in Australia, don't you?
We get some, but it's, all they do is eat the occasional person. So, but they're in their home. The sharks are in their home. And then we go fucking around in their home, and we're all surprised when,
Yeah.
they go around. Yeah. I got to tell you, if someone came walking in my front door in their Speedos, I'd attack them too, So.
Yeah, that's where that's where my next question was going to run out to, because we hear like in Australia about all the big spiders and snakes and all that. You know what I mean? What's the biggest sort of snake, spider you found it yourself in your own home, maybe even, or have you ever found anything?
Snakes. This is again when I was living in Tasmania. Probably 8-foot long black snake. Ended up killing my dad's dog. Big aggressive bastards they are.
Wow.
Are they like poisonous or constrictors?
Poisonous. Yeah, in Tasmania they've only got 3 types of snake, and 2 of them are like in the top 10 of the world's deadliest or something like that. The black snake is actually the least deadly. It took the dog maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes to die. Spiders, it's not the big ones you got to look out for here. We've only got 25 types of poisonous type spiders, but they're all the real little mongrels that'll take you out real fast. In Sydney, we've got a funnel web, and they're not just really poisonous. They're aggressive. They'll go at you instead of like most spiders will run away and hide under things. These things will sit back, rear up, and if you walk past it, it'll track you. They've got a disadvantage. They're weird curve on their fangs. If you had one in a cup, and you put your hand over the cup, it would not be able to bite your hand because they can't bite onto a flat surface. They can only bite onto a curved surface.
Whoa.
I've been bitten by redbacks, which is the equivalent of the American black widow. 15 minutes it took before I got sick. Obviously, I didn't die. Felt crook for a couple of days, but that was about it.
That's my worst nightmare.
Yeah, I don't think I could live in Australia.
You've seen all the memes and that, haven't you? Of like the little spider, and the next thing you see the whole house on fire. That would be me. I'm sorry, I'd have to walk around with a fucking flamethrower everywhere.
Well, geez, out in the backyard, I've got a couple of huntsman spiders. They're what's a decent thing to show you as a size comparison?
Oh, no, they're quite big, aren't they?
Pretty big.
Yeah, the palm of your hand. It would easily span all of the palm of my hand.
Yeah, but they're not that dangerous, are they?
No, they just hurt if they bite you. Sometimes
Yeah.
they might have a dirty mouth and you might get an infection. But yeah, those ones you leave them because they take care of all the other spiders.
Yeah.
They're the good
This
ones.
is why I'm not coming to Australia.
Metal,
Metallicana guy that streams and hangs out with us a lot from Melbourne. They near Sydney as well. I don't know. Australia anyway. And he keeps saying, "You got to come over. You got to come over." Are you still at the spiders? Are they still there? No.
Yeah, no, that's what totally petrifies me about Australia. Not only the snakes and the spiders, but the alligators as well, crocodiles, probably the poisonous fish.
We forced the crocodiles to evolve there. We did a real good thing. We culled those nearly to the point of extinction. We culled them. So the only ones that survived were the smart, fast ones.
Oh, of course, and then they bred.
And now they've been breeding, and their numbers are back up where we've got to cull them again. And these things are monstrous. They come out in some areas. They'll go into the street, steal your dog, and like run away. So
they're smart and fast then.
Yeah, smarter, faster. We're making velociraptors, I guess.
You can't. You think you can get away with this shit? I used to keep snakes, not big ones, but little corn snakes and stuff. They were 4.5 foot long, but only sort of so round. Not fucking pythons and shit. And I learnt the hard way that you cannot outreact a snake. Like I went to put the food in and didn't. It was my own fault. I didn't look to see where the snake was, and it was straight. Yeah, it fucking had me. I mean, it
really
bit
bite you?
and let go straight away. Yeah, but fucking no way could I. You can't move quick enough.
No,
no way.
No, they've bitten you 4 times before you even realised the first one happened.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was so fast. It already let go and recalled back before my brain had gone. Fuck me! I've just been bit.
No, I hate snakes. I really can't.
Not poisonous though. But...
When I'm delivering parcels, Mozzie, this will make you laugh. One of the customers has got this plastic snake just sitting on this this feature outside their front door. Literally, the first day I walked down our driveway, I was like, "Fucking hell!" And I saw it, and I knew it was a plastic snake, right? So I continued to walk 2 meters around it. Got to the front door and then walked 2 meters back round it. The next day it was on fucking gravel, and I'm like, oh no. And I did have to kind of sort of jump and get round it. I hate snakes. Really do. I really hate them.
My dad lives in Tasmania, and he does the catching of snakes. If there's a snake in your house, he goes and collects it and sticks it in a bag and takes it out to the bush and lets it go. He's not that scared of them or anything. He's doing some work on. He lives right out in the country, and there's a little bridge at the end of his driveway. He's fixing that up, and he notices there's a dead snake there, and he's like, "Okay, that's fine, no worries." Does some stuff, goes back up home, gets some more tools, comes back down, and then there's another snake with it, and it was fucking it. It was fucking the dead one.
Oh no!
Yeah. So he took a couple of pictures of it. And,
is your dad like a snake keeper, or sort of, one of these?
He works for the local council, so just like a handler.
Right.
So
okay.
if you find there's a big ass snake in your front lawn, you call the council, and the council sends him out to grab it. And yeah, he's got like all the tools, and you get it by the head and stick it in a bag and tie the bag up.
You must have a fairly good anti-venom program in Australia then.
For the raid, sorry. Thank you for the raid. I've got a raid.
If I was around your house having a barbie in the garden and a snake bit me, you know, how quickly could we kind of save my life, or is it, you know, I'm a goner?
It would really depend on the snake. Some of them you're gonna go pretty quick, but yeah, generally you'd be all right. You'll feel like shit for a while, but you'll be all right. Because a lot of the antivenoms are actually make you feel as bad as the actual bite. It might save your life, but yeah.
Yeah, I think definitely if I'm coming over, I'm bringing a flamethrower and an AK. Sorry.
AK won't help you.
I don't think that I'm
things that
going
get you
to
are very
Australia at all.
Trouble is, Jack, you've got to sit on that toilet bowl and have a shit at some point.
Yep, that's where
And
the
that's where they get you. I've seen
I-
that.
That's what the flamethrower's for, to cleanse it first.
I was watching another stream. I don't know whether anyone's seen her. Splucy, she's another Australian streamer. She does sort of a bit of fishing and that. And she was picking up some plastic in the countryside. And as she picked it up, she'd sort of turn the bottle around and sort of look at it before she picked it up. And then as she picked it up, you know, sort of check the inside, you know, really quite vigorously because of all your nasty little bitey things out there.
Yep. That's the trick, is you don't look at things. If you're out picking a bunch of shit up, don't look. If you don't look, it won't get you. As soon as you notice it, the bastards will go for you. Picking shit up, put it in the bag, try not to look, you know, just nah, nothing there. Webs, wow, don't worry about the webs, don't worry about the webs, don't worry about the webs.
I couldn't. I really couldn't.
I'm not keen on spiders in this country, and they can't do anything to us.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Fuck that. You actually got one of my snakes escaped one time. I got under the floorboards. I pulled the floorboards up in the corner of the room, and there's these big spiders. I'm like, fucking hell. There was like, so you'll happily catch the snake, but you'll avoid the spiders. I went, yep, absolutely.
I had a friend that had a boa constrictor, 25 feet long.
Yeah, big bastards, aren't they?
Yeah, it's he wasn't meant to have it. You're supposed to have a license and all that sort of crap for it. But this thing, oh my God, he'd feed it a couple of rats. He found out the hard way that after you fed them, don't handle them too much because they'll throw up. And he had 2 half-digested rats come out of this thing. And, and my God, the smell was...
Yeah, awful.
Well, it was... Ooh, they were ripe.
Yeah, because a snake doesn't quite digest the same as a mammal does it? It's kind of
lets it rot in its stomach, basically.
I was going to say it's all the acids in the snake's body, doesn't it? It's sort of the acids.
That's exactly how our stomach works.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just a very slow process, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say theirs can last weeks, can't it? Where we sort of 24 hours, 48 hours, we've got rid of it. They can take up to a week or something, maybe longer.
Yeah, and then I don't think they have to eat for months afterwards.
Yeah.
Don't they regurgitate the bones as well?
No, they come out in the shit.
I was going to say they shit them out, Jack. They come out the shit now.
I'm sure there was a creature that does do that.
Owls will eat mice, sort of digest.
They regurgitate.
They regurgitate.
That's why I feed the snakes was baby pinky mice. Sorry for anyone that's got in chat. That little baby pinky mice.
No, because we had a blue tongue skink.
Oh yeah.
We had a blue tongue skink, and yeah, he used to have things like that. Because it's basically a snake with legs, isn't it?
That's all.
Snake's head. So
we get blue tongue lizards here. They're a fairly large lizard. They're a protected thing, and you find them all over the joint. But I've seen them, walking along, just plodding along real slow, and I'm like, yeah, cool. I've chucked it some stuff to eat, and it'll either be looking at it, thinking about whether or not it can eat it. But I've sort of grabbed the bone and go to move it forward, and then I found out that they actually don't move that slow normally. They can move really, really fast and bite really, really hard. That didn't last long, that one. I know they're a protected animal and everything, but to get it off, a brickwork. It didn't move much after that, though.
I don't imagine it would do. Yeah. I don't imagine it would move.
I think if something bit me, I'd probably react in a similar sort of way.
The weird thing is with snakes, though, when you keep them as pets, they get used to you. They get used to the owner. And I would go to the tank or the Viv, open it up, and the snake would stick its head out, and I'd put my hand down. It'd have a good old sniff around me, and then go straight up my arm, and that'd be it. It'll just sit over my shoulders, literally hours, just sit there.
Yeah, I suppose they've got personalities, just like cats and dogs, don't they?
I mean, you can never trust them. I mean, all the books I read, they said, don't let them get near your face or anything because they are still a fucking wild animal. So even though they come across as being quote unquote friendly, you can never truly trust them.
And I never will.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Same as spiders. Sorry, no. The bigger they get.
Yes.
No, I haven't, mate.
You said we've got a quiz, did you?
I have.
You have. Should we take a quick break and then come back for the quiz?
Yeah, because I'm sure Max will want to. I'm sure Max will want to shoot outside and have a proper cigarette.
I haven't got any, so.
Oh no, that's even worse, mate. I'll have two for you. I'll have two for you.
Willie, whose house have you broken into to use as your studio?
No, basically, what I've done, I was under the stairs, as you all know, and now I'm in the kitchen, dining room, come kitchen. So basically, I'm in the dining room. Yeah, but if I move my camera, you'll see the kitchen, which I'm not going to, because my boys are in there doing the dishes. So
I want to know who the fuck's looking through your window.
You want that's me oldest son. You can see.
No, that face.
No, there's
no. That is actually Willie.
Trust me, mate. Trust me, right?
Willie.
From the window to the ground in the garden, it's about 8 or 10 foot.
Well, so that stalker's fucking tall then.
Exactly. He's either very tall or he's on some step ladders. To be brutally honest.
So, are you permanently set up there now, or do you have to dismantle it all for?
No, because what happens is when I'm playing during the week, I'll turn me computer back to face this wall here, so and then the kitchen will be behind me. But because obviously the kitchen's there, and you know what I mean.
No, what I mean is, so your computer's
going to be in that room
set
now.
up there, though, in that room now.
It is, because what's happened is, going back to the lockdown again, I've got 3 sons, and now 2 of them, because of the lockdown, are back at home. But they start university again on Monday, and all their courses are going to be online. So now we've had to put the youngest son under the stairs so he can do all his courses, and the middle son's in one of the bedrooms upstairs so he can do all his courses and focus. You know what I mean?
So you've been told, get the fuck out of here and get in the kitchen.
Yeah, basically, give me under the stairs so you get in the dining room.
Well,
I think you've definitely got an upgrade.
Well, apart from you're missing a certain road sign that you've only just put up.
I know, but that wall's very thin there. It won't fit there. And I can't really put it there. So the only place it would go, mate, is actually on the back window.
You could put it on the window ledge there, lean it on the Amazon Echo you've got there.
Right, I'll tell you what, when we come back from this break, I'll put it where they're... There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. I don't know.
2 next to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for stereo.
Yeah.
Do they talk to each other? Could you actually get them to talk to each other?
You can't, but these talk to me when I don't even talk to them. And
mine does that.
Yeah,
I'm sure everybody else's does.
Yeah.
But we have 2 of them there, so you know what I mean. So basically, I will move them, and I will put the road sign there when we come back after the break.
Definitely.
Right. So can we go for a break? Because I want a tab.
Yep. Right. We are going for a break. See you after the break, guys.
We'll see you shortly.
Welcome back, guys.
No, I mean, if we've got to go back and
Yeah, no, we've got to go
but
back,
they're all
Jack.
waiting.
We were having a good chat, you know what I mean?
I know,
You
but
don't really have
they're
to go
waiting.
back.
They're
Well,
waiting
You
for
know what
us.
I mean?
So
they
just
expect us
go
to
back when you're
back
ready,
in
DJ. Just let us
lifestyle.
know. Give us plenty of warning before you
Okay.
go live.
Okay, right. We're going to go live in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Well, I think
1.
we know us.
We're live.
I think we know us first.
Actually,
We're
just
live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live.
No,
Live.
I
Come
haven't
on.
had time to pick
Right,
your
get it.
fucking nose
Get a
and
grip. Get a
nothing.
grip. Right, Willie. Over to you then.
Right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and the hosts and Max. We're going to do the quiz. You know the rules by now. If you know the answer,
Oh, I've got no fucking
Please.
lead in my pencil.
oh, you I know.
Well, yeah.
I was going to say I spoke to Rachel and she said that for a long time there, but never mind. You know the usual. You know, I'll ask the question. If you know the answer, please just put your questions in the chat. If you put the right ones in, because if you know them, then I'll have to time you out because I don't know them. Right? So just joke answers, please. Right? I'll ask the question, and then we'll move on. And then after I've asked all the questions, I'll go back through with the answers. Okay. So
right, 18.
Question 1. Who did Prime Minister John Howard call the greatest living Australian in 2001? And no, it wasn't Paul Hogan before.
Oh,
he put it down.
fucking hell.
That's who I was trying to write.
Right?
I got a way better one.
Right.
Yeah, I have as well. It's probably the same as yours, Molly.
Question 2. In Australia, no, sorry, is in Australian slang, what is a Matilda?
That's not.
In
It's not one of our
Austra-
things.
in-
Do you know when you ask these questions, an Australian that goes,
in Australian slang, what is a Matilda?
I suppose it waltzes, doesn't it? Whatever it is.
What?
Question 3. How many kangaroos are estimated to live in Australia? Is it 340,000, 3.4 million, or 34 million?
Time a kang. Oh no, shit! I can't sing that now, can I?
Why not?
Well, it was what's his Rolf Harris, wasn't it?
Yeah, you'll get timed out. Question 4. Name the longest river in Australia.
There's a theme. I can't
Yeah,
put my finger on it, but
Yeah,
there's a
definitely
theme here
to this
somewhere.
quiz.
I
Name
don't.
the longest river in Australia.
Okay, Willie, can I have another question similar to that I'm still going to get wrong?
Yes, you can, mate.
Okay, name
Right.
any river in Australia.
Nope.
Yeah, I can't
can't
any.
actually name any river in Australia.
No.
You know, I've not fucking been there.
Name the longest river in Australia.
I'm going to call it that.
I just say Max, say like, you know what I mean? How long have you lived in Australia, Max?
Whole life, mate.
Yeah, but hold on. I've been on this planet 51 years in the UK, and I don't know I could say the longest river in the UK.
No, I don't think I could actually.
Right.
Even though it's probably the Thames.
Question.
No, I don't think it is.
It's not, is it?
Question 5. Right. In which month of the year is Australia Day?
I think that's been recently, hasn't it?
And
I know this one.
What?
you can have a bonus point if you can tell me what date in that month it is. Right. Question 6. The largest desert in Australia is called the what?
Ah,
Oh,
did I just call that a dessert? Ah, whatever.
Oh, we're back to that one again.
the longest desert.
The longest desert.
Would that be jam roly poly or something?
Desert. Desert. Not
Dessert.
dessert. Desert. It doesn't have an R.
What does UK Customs say to an Australian when they come through? Welcome back to the scene of the crime.
I don't know.
Question 7. Right. Moving on from Australia.
Oh, really?
These are movie questions.
Oh shit.
Right.
I won't be any
Crocodile
better.
Dundee.
Question 7. Who is the only actor to receive an Oscar nomination for acting in A Lord of the Rings?
God.
Oh, can I put his character name?
No, I want his
Oh.
real name. I want the actor's name. It says, who is the only actor, not who is the only character. It says, who is the only actor.
Oh, it's that youth, isn't it?
Right. Question 8.
8.
What question is this?
Question 8. It comes after 7 and before 9. Question 8. What is the name of Quint's shark hunting boat in Jaws?
Oh. Is it?
And I'll give you a clue.
Yeah, go on.
I'll give you a clue for this one, right? Only because I'm nice, right? Think of the quiz master's name.
Twat.
I don't think they got away with cunt on the side of that boat.
Oh, wanker, or anything like that. Yes. Hello. Okay, I suppose I deserve that one. Right. Question 9. Who wrote the screenplay for Rocky?
What do you mean, like the movie? Or the
Who
music?
wrote
the
the
screenplay.
screenplay for Rocky? Okay, Rocky the movie then. Who wrote the screenplay?
I'm going to get 0 this week.
I am.
I might get 1.
Because I'm actually given up, so I've just put in the most piss take answers I
Same.
can think of.
Question. Put it this way: you do get a bonus point for the most piss take answer of the quiz as well. Question 10. What 1970 movie marked the feature debut of Arnold Schwarzenegger?
1970 movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's definitely not M. I don't think he was in that one, mate.
I think I might have got that one. Think.
Oh, fuck.
Question 11 is now the music questions, which I know everybody looks forward to. Apart
Sing
from
for us,
me.
bitch. Sing for us, bitch.
Right, I need
You're loving. Oh no, wrong song.
I need the artist and the song. Right?
Yeah, I'm screwed.
Oh, you wait
Question
till
11.
you hear Willie sing.
Is the right answer.
Right, are you ready? If you still get this one, then you're all one shooting. Right? Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming round.
Oh.
Oh, can you sing that please again, Willie?
Oh, no, because you do it every fucking time. You know the answer and you just want to embarrass me. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming round.
Okay, do you want the artist or the person that wrote it?
I want the artist. The person that sung it. I don't want who wrote it. I don't really care who wrote it, unless he or she actually wrote it as well.
No, they didn't. No.
Right. Well, I just want the artist that sung it.
Would I get a
And the
bonus
name
point if
of
I do the
song.
artist and the person that wrote it?
Wait, no, because I don't know who wrote it.
Okay, fair
You
enough.
could-
Fair point.
You could say fucking Tom Jones for all I know, and I'd have to give you a bonus point.
How did he know it was Tom Jones?
My Delilah.
Question 12.
What's
Right. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man. No time to talk.
That's not walk, it's a limp.
Oh,
You don't
Jesus.
fucking know him, do you, DJ?
No, I don't. I
Unbelievable.
don't know the first one or the second.
DJ Technique. DJ Technique.
I don't. I seriously don't. The first one
Right.
rings a bell. I just don't know the
Hey,
fucking
DJ.
name of it.
Quasimodo, that name rings a bell.
Question 13. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections.
Sorry, I missed that one. I
Wow.
was laughing so
Do it
much.
again.
Can you do that one again, please?
Question 13. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections.
Do you know if I wasn't listening to it in a fucking Geordie accent?
I don't.
Because I know it, but now I can only hear you singing it, and it's fucking my head up, man. Jesus.
Oh fucking hell! That one's on the tip of my. I can sing it as well.
Thanks for giving us something, Nigel, mate.
I'm blank now because all I can hear is you.
Willie, do it
I
again.
don't know it.
Willie, do it again. Willie, do it again.
I just don't know it.
Ah,
Love your curves and all your... Again, I can stop rapping. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections.
could you try singing it like you mean it?
I can't make it gets too romantic. I'm gonna have to go to a separate page.
Just sing it to Rachel.
Yeah, sing it to
Rachel.
Sing it to Rachel.
Okay, sing it to Rachel. Okay. I'll try and put my best on, right?
Okay.
Right, Rachel. Okay.
Mhm.
It's.
Don't say the answer though, Rachel. You can whisper
Don't
it
say
to
the
DJ
answer.
if you want to help him, but
He needs all the help he can
the
get.
artist in this song, right?
Mhm.
Right. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections.
no, she looks as confused as the rest of us.
Is that actually like the melody that goes with it though?
No.
That's
no,
not
no,
all-
I doubt it. I doubt it very much.
That's part of the lyrics that go with the song.
I've definitely heard the words in a song before.
I've heard the
You
words, but I
have.
can't.
You will have, yes, because they are part of the song. So
Oh, well, I would hope so. That's kind of the aim of the
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
isn't it?
it is like, you know what I mean? I could just make up some random words and just tell them, and like,
I
you know,
I
Wouldn't make any
definitely-
fucking difference.
I knew the
Right.
other one, so he's got at
Right.
least 1 point.
right. Can you give them back though? So because I've got to sing the next one now, right?
Oh, mate.
Oh, shit.
You haven't even used phone a friend yet.
No, yeah.
Exactly. Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm hoping. I'm hoping my phone friend's
Got
got
the
ready.
phone ready.
Actually,
Yeah, he'll answer
Right.
you. He won't fucking answer me.
question 14.
We should
We
all
can
ring him
dance
one
and
after the other.
party all night and drink some cherry wine.
yeah, I know this
Can
one.
you
I know this
sing
one.
that again
What,
at the beginning?
what other question was this?
Number for question
14.
14.
Do it again, please, Willie.
We can dance and party all night and drink some cherry wine.
No.
Right. DJ, I just got to say, right, we're on question 14. It's the last music question.
Yeah.
But you don't have to use your phone a friend on the singing ones,
No, I'm not.
right?
I probably wouldn't bother. Carlo would never get him.
Right. Question 15. There were incidents and accidents, there were hints and allegations.
Oh, fuck, I know this. Do it again, please.
There were incidents and accidents. There were hints and allegations.
Nigel, I feel like I'm in the wrong fucking place. I don't know any of these. I'm just going to put.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I fucking recognise it.
Wait, I will like 30 seconds, right? Because I'm going to go and empty the snake. And I'm going to make a cigarette. So have a little think about that one. There were incidents and accidents. There were hints and allegations.
Instance next.
Talk amongst
He
yourselves while I come back.
Just
sings
make
it
sure,
so well.
Willie, that he doesn't spot a dead one somewhere on the floor and try and do it.
Right, I might have a quick glass refill as well while got the opportunity.
I'm sorry, language. I don't know anything for 14 and 15. I'm blank. All I can hit.
I've got him. Got it.
No, he's singing them that well. I'm just using Shazam to fucking pick it up and tell me what the thing is. You know? That's how well he's singing it. So
I don't know.
Yeah, Young Jaws. I already sung a bit of a Rolf Harris one earlier. Not thinking about what he got up to.
Hey,
I was really shocked
his
about
songs
him.
were bad.
No, we were talking about this the other day about all the 70s people that became nonces or were not, turned out to be nonces. And the ones we were surprised about are the ones we weren't surprised about. Like, no one should have been shocked about Jimmy Savile. But I was genuinely surprised about Rolf Harris. I thought it'd be animals,
he did
if
a lot
anything.
of kids shows and shit too.
Well, yeah. I guess that kind of doesn't make it any better, does it?
Nah. No,
But, you know, he used to do, I don't know if they showed it over in Oz, but yeah, he used to do this bloody vet program, like, and he'd be in this vets, you know, there'd be, and like, you know, some poor kid will be crying because their dog's dead. And of course, we never realised what he meant when he was robbing his hands together, going, "Oh, ain't your lucky day, is it?" You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, the day's just going to get worse for you, kid.
yeah. To be honest, I was genuinely shocked about Rolf.
All right, give me 2 seconds. I need more headache tablets.
Is he going to wash him down with vodka, do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, Young Jaws. It's like that one really wasn't expecting. I mean, Jimmy Savile, I mean, that came out and everyone was like, yeah. Do you see the thing about that? Johnny Rotten outed him, didn't he? And got banned from the BBC. Back in the 70s, he basically mentioned it and then they wouldn't have him on any talk show or anything.
It's all about the money.
Question 16. What is seen? Oh, these are riddles, by the way.
Oh, lovely.
Right.
Phone a friend time, DJ.
What is seen in the middle of March and April that can't be seen at the beginning or end by the month?
What? Eh? What?
What can be seen in the middle of March and April that can't be seen at the beginning of either month?
Yeah, I've got this one.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah, Minge, I know that one. Yeah, pretty much.
What can be seen?
What can be
I like
seen?
Minge's answer.
What can be seen in the middle? What can be seen in the middle of March and April?
What can be seen in the middle of March and
That
April?
can't be seen at the beginning or end of either month.
Got it. Okay, I'm not going to get zero this.
All right.
You're going to get one.
Badger.
Question
mushroom.
Question 17. Right. Well, let me tell you.
I've got a Badger mug. When it was a thing, they had a merch store.
No, we're on riddles now.
Right. Question 17.
Oh.
What is hairy on the outside?
Hairy?
But soft. What is hairy on the outside?
Yeah.
But soft and wet on the inside, and whose words start with the letter C and end with T.
This one's too fucking obvious, isn't it?
Well, fuck. I haven't seen a hairy one in years.
Yeah, hairy. What is it? The
That's
70s
it's
again?
not really fashionable now, is it?
He still watches Debbie Does Dallas, though.
I need that one again, Willie.
Right. What is hairy on the outside, but
Yeah.
soft and wet on the inside, and whose words start with the letter C and end in T?
Hairy on the outside, wet and soft on the inside.
Uh-huh.
And begins with C and ends with T.
Yeah.
Why don't you phone a friend?
Here, going
Oh, that would be a fucking brilliant one to phone a friend with.
Go on, DJ.
That would be funny as fuck. Basically, he's allowed to phone another streamer, Carlo, for one question.
Don't I phone the friend on the answer bit? I don't do it now, do I?
No.
Oh, I suppose.
You need the answer.
You need the answer, so do
Yeah,
it
you
now.
need the answer.
Yeah, we do it on the answers, don't we? Because otherwise, we've got to answer all those questions now.
I've already written my answer down. I ain't going to change it.
No, you've got to try and get the answer. I want the answer at the end. You can't phone the friend to get the answer. You should have already the answer written down.
Right, fine. I'm going to phone my friend on this
Just
one.
do it. Put it on speaker.
Okay. Right,
Come on, let's do this.
Here we go. Right. Phone a friend time, ladies and gentlemen.
Max, this basically became a thing from last week when he said, "Can I phone a friend?" And so now we've got another streamer in on it now. He knows he might get a phone call.
Here we go.
He's an Italian Uber driver streamer in London.
Oh, great.
Mad as a hatter.
Hello?
Good evening, Carlo. Good evening. You are live on stream. Please do not swear. Right?
You might have to.
Right. DJ has chose to use his phone a friend. Okay? Okay, so...
Not DJ. He lost his title.
Oh, he lost his title, so it's just technique now. Okay. Right, 2 seconds. Mozzie, your camera's froze, mate. Right.
Oh yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. I'm going to read you out the question, Carlo. You have 30 seconds for the answer. Right. Mm-hmm. So can you listen carefully, please? Yes. Okay. Right. The question is, what is hairy on the outside, but soft and wet on the inside, and whose words start with the letter C and end with T?
Right, yeah, no, I'm gonna go with that, Carlo.
Are you saying coconut?
Yeah, no, I'm going with that because yeah, hairy on the outside.
All right. Okay, right. Okay, Carlo. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Carlo. Thank you. Cheers, Carlo.
Yep. Right.
Okay.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Carlo. Oh, he's gone. Right. Okay. Right. So that was the answer Carlo gave.
Right, yeah, I'm going to go with that one, coconut.
All right, okay.
I'm a little bit worried about the soft on the inside because it's actually quite hard, isn't it, coconut?
Not as hard as the shell.
No.
Question 18. Okay.
Okay.
I go in hard, but I come out soft. And I never mind if you want to blow me. What am I?
I've heard this one. Fuck.
Well, I'm thinking.
Going hard, come out soft, and you want to blow me?
Yeah, I don't mind if you blow me. Well, not me personally, you know what I mean, but...
Could somebody clip him saying that, please?
Oh, there's a cracking clip of... you want to go on... big shout out to KTL Rob Powell. If you want to go on his stream, and he's got a clip on there of me saying something to Sap while playing golf.
Right. So can we repeat it one more time? Because I'm really... I thought I had it and I don't.
Right. I go in hard,
I go in hard,
but I come out soft.
come out soft.
And I never mind if you want to blow me.
Never mind if you want
What
to
am
blow
I?
me. Something that softens
Hopefully,
up.
swap phones. So this one's
no problem, mate.
not
No
gonna be as
problem.
good.
Did you hear the question?
Did you get the question?
Yeah. I've written the answer.
Right.
Down.
Okay.
I've done the obvious.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Question. That was question 18.
Right.
Question 19. What goes up, lets out a load, and then goes back down again?
What goes up lets out a load.
Yeah, and then goes back down again.
Evening, Fallen. Thank you for the raid, mate.
Thank you, Fallen.
Cheers, Fallen. Can somebody give Fallen a shout out?
Yeah, I'll do it in a sec.
Right.
What?
So what goes up, lets out a load, and then goes back down again?
There's a definite theme to these ones, isn't there?
A little bit.
What goes up lets out a load. What, L-O-A-D?
Yeah, a load.
Right,
L-O-A-D. And then goes back down again.
Hi, hello.
Question 20. What gets longer if pulled, fits snugly between breasts, slides neatly into a hole, chokes people when used incorrectly, and works well when jerked? I'll repeat it again because it was a bit of a long one.
Yeah, I want Rachel. Rachel,
pulled,
listen to this. This one's nutty. This one.
Right. Question 20. Okay, but Rachel. Okay.
Listen.
Right, it's a riddle, Rachel. Okay. It's a riddle. Okay. What gets longer if pulled, fits snugly between breasts, slides neatly into a hole, chokes people when used incorrectly, and works well when jerked?
Yeah, I know.
I really do.
Yeah.
No, I can't have that one. You're going with that, really?
Say it again.
Okay.
Say it again.
What?
Right. You want us to say it again?
Yeah.
Okay. What gets longer if pulled?
Right.
Yeah.
Fits snugly between breasts.
Yeah.
Slides neatly into a hole.
Yeah.
Chokes people when used incorrectly.
Yeah.
And works well when jerked.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, that's not my answer, but that's Rachel's answer. So I'm gonna.
Which means it's probably right then.
Yeah, no, it you know, when she wrote it down, I was like, really?
Yeah.
But when Willie said it again, I'm like, oh, I could go with that actually.
Right, that concludes the quiz for this evening.
It's not fair that she'll batter you if you don't put her answer down.
Willie, I think you're being proud
Right.
of me, actually.
Right, so now I will repeat the questions and I will ask you individually for the answers.
Oh, bother.
Okay?
Oh, we at answer time already?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We had answer time. That was the last question. So, right. Question 1. Who did Prime Minister John Howard call the greatest living Australian in 2001? Max.
I went with Steve Miller.
Mozzie.
I went Kevin Bloody Wilson. At fucking cat's back.
Jack.
I went Kev Bloody Wilson.
I can't wait for your answer.
But you know one, Muzzy. So.
DJ.
Dame Edna Everidge.
It's the correct answer.
Oh yeah, get in there! Whoa, nice.
Whoa! It's stopped. It's Don Bradman.
Oh no, you wanker!
Don Bradman. famous Australian cricketer,
Oh,
Sir Don Bradman.
I don't know cricket.
Okay.
cricket.
Cricket.
Right.
No.
Question 2.
I thought I got that right then.
No, you didn't. Question 2. In Australian slang, what is a Matilda?
Yeah, that's not
Max.
Australian slang, mate. Well, some homeless fuck.
Right. Mozzie.
I put Willie on a Wednesday night.
Jack.
I went for the old Cockney rhyming slang and converted it to Australian, put builder.
Right. DJ.
I went for a sheep.
What?
It is, and Max is going to learn something here. It is a bundle of belongings or sleeping equipment.
That's a bindle.
What?
No, it's a Matilda.
Yeah, but how can you waltz that?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's the answer there. I'm sorry,
I gotta
but
tell you
that's the
though,
answer there.
no one's
Listen.
ever fucking used that word at me.
Don't fucking blame me. Blame Google. All right.
Google, you suck.
Right. Question 3. How many kangaroos are estimated to live in Australia? 340,000, 3.4 million, or 34 million? Max.
Right. Well, I just said all of them.
Technically, I think he's right.
Yeah.
Mozzie.
I went for the big one. I went for the 34 million.
Jack.
I went for the 3.4.
Right. DJ.
It was lucky we had that conversation about population of Australia earlier, because I know that there's more kangaroos than population, so I went with 34 million.
That's exactly my logic.
Well, DJ, Mozzie, and Max get a point because it's 34 million.
I was close. If you had took the decimal point out, I'd have been fucking bang on.
Mate, you were really close, but you were wrong. Right. Question 4.
This one I'm going to get right.
Name the longest river in Australia. Max.
Long fucking river.
Long fucking river. No, it's close enough, yeah. It will be pretty long. Mozzie.
Yeah, I put the long one.
Yeah.
Jack.
I put the River Steve.
Right. DJ.
Well, you've heard of Billabongs and didgeridoos. The longest river in Australia is called the Wibbly Wobbly.
Right. Well, you're all fucking getting nothing for it.
Is that near Yarrawanka? Mate, that was a Kevin Bloody Wilson one. We're still back on him.
The correct answer is the Murray River.
Oh, that's right.
Pops has just put something in chat for us.
Has he? What's Pops putting for us? Where's he?
Australian slam term meaning swag, i.e. a pack of personal belongings, originates from the Aussie folk song Waltzing Matilda, in which the hobo, swagman, refers to his precious swag as Matilda. The Waltzing Matilda literally means walking across the outback.
Oh boy.
There you go.
There you go.
Every day's a school day.
Cheers, Pops, mate. Thanks very much for that input.
Thanks, Pops.
Right. Question 5. In which month of the year is Australia Day? And I will give you a bonus point if you can give me the date. All right. DJ.
September the 28th.
All right. Jack.
I put November on a Friday.
Mozzie.
I'll put January the 3rd.
Max.
Tuesday. This one that's coming, the 26th. Invasion Day, actually, we call it, by the way.
Right. The correct answer is this Tuesday coming, the 26th of January.
It's weird how an Australian would know this as well.
Yeah, it's a public holiday, man. I'm cheering.
So
it's known as Australia Day probably around the world. Why do you call it Invasion Day, or is that a slang term, or what?
It's when we turned up and started killing the locals because we liked a bit of dirt better than they did.
Okay.
They didn't put up much of a show anyway.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So you got 2 points for that, Max.
Excellent.
Right. Question 6.
DJ, just quickly on that one. Listen to "Beds Are Burning," the song, and that kind of probably explains what Max just was talking about.
What fucking DJ listen to a song? You're fucking joking, aren't
Yeah,
you?
that's true. Yeah.
Right. Question 6. The largest desert in Australia is called the DJ.
Don't know. Tiramisu.
All right. Jack?
I don't even remember writing this.
Uncle Reddy.
A sandy desert.
Right.
It looks like Sunday.
You see, I was going to go the dessert again, but we did that last week, so I put Outback.
Right.
Ah.
Max?
The Great Sandy Desert.
Well, I'll give you half a point.
Half a point.
Yes, because it's the Great Victoria Desert.
Ah. There
Right.
you go.
Ah.
So you can have half a point for saying the Great Sandy Desert. All right.
Okay. I'll take
You
that.
still can't escape royalty.
Question 7. Who is the only actor to receive an Oscar nomination for acting in a Lord of the Rings movie? DJ.
I didn't know the actor, but I'm sort of having a guess at Gandalf.
All right. Jack.
I put, is it Ian McKellen? Who
Mozzie.
played Gandalf?
I put the short one.
Max.
I thought it was the guy that was the dragon, but I don't know the actor's name.
All right. Okay. Right.
Or Sir Ian McKellen?
DJ, you
Yes,
can
brother.
have half a point.
Oh, cool.
Jack, you can have a full point.
Yay, that's my first point. Woohoo!
It was Ian McKellen.
Who the hell's Ian McKellen? I'm going to look it up. Yeah.
He plays
He
Gandalf.
played Gandalf.
In Lord of the Rings. He plays
Oh,
Gandalf
right.
in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Do you know why I chose Gandalf?
Why did you choose Gandalf?
Uh,
Is it going to take longer than 10 minutes to explain? Or
No.
can we-
I'm growing my beard just like Gandalf. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be like a wizard by the summer.
I'm still winning.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. I'm still winning.
Right.
Note the lack of grey.
Question 8.
Oh, you would be a wizard without it.
What is the name of Quint's shark hunting boat in Jaws? DJ.
I would either go with the William or William. Because you're gonna be technical and have a the or something.
Right.
I put
Jack.
Sharky McSharkface.
Right. Mozzie.
I put Free Willy. I went just completely to the obvious.
Right.
Sharky
Max.
McSharkface. Minge.
Okay, so I remember in that movie, before they get fucked up in that boat, they said, we're going to need a bigger boat. So it's not a bigger boat.
All right. The correct answer is the orca. Because
How is that?
Free Willy was an orca whale.
Yeah, it was.
You.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
Free Willy was an orca whale.
So I was close then with Sharky McSharkface.
No, you weren't even fucking. You were nowhere near.
It's a fish.
It's just a big fat fish. It's just a slightly bigger fish.
Yeah, but hold on. Yeah, but a whale isn't.
For that one. Give him half a
But a
point.
whale isn't a fish.
Well,
It's a mammal.
The correct answer is the orca.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
in the
got a
water.
fin
It's
and
not-
jet. It's the
Yeah,
same
but-
fucking
But
looking
it breathes,
thing.
but it breathes
Bigger.
air.
Listen, right?
What do sharks
Let's
breathe?
Listen, let's
Water.
Well, yeah,
We'll-
they've got
We'll
gills.
bring this down now, right? We could go on all night, right? It's the wrong answer. It was the orca.
I was still close.
Right? You weren't.
I was.
Question 9. Who wrote the screenplay for Rocky? DJ.
Don't know.
Confident with this one.
That out.
That Jack.
Tina Turner.
Mozzie.
Adrian!
Oh, I know him. Yeah.
Can I have the correct answer, please?
Well,
Right,
I
it
went
was
with
her,
Quentin
right.
Tarantino.
Right, or Max.
That's what he shouts, isn't it?
Quentin Tarantino was mine.
No.
Sorry.
The correct answer is Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yes.
God.
What a noob.
No wonder it was
Right.
terrible.
Question 10.
Rocky
Right,
fights,
come
Rocky
and listen to
loses,
these
Rocky
singing
trains,
ones.
Rocky fights, Rocky wins. There you go, every single one.
Yep.
God.
Question 10. What 1970
Oh,
movie
not yet.
marked the feature
They're all the same
debut
ones.
of Arnold Schwarzenegger? DJ.
Don't know. I couldn't think of a film early enough, really. Because
Right.
he would have been
Jack.
really young, wouldn't he?
I put Conan the Barbarian.
Mozzie.
Yeah, I put Conan the Barbarian. They didn't actually use his voice either, did they? The audio dubbed
Right.
someone else over it.
Max.
Yeah, it was Conan.
The correct answer is Hercules in New York.
Oh, bollocks.
Yeah,
The
It
fuck?
was not Conan the Barbarian.
Well, I was close.
Peter
That was,
Bag of
that was the
dicks,
only
really?
one up till then that I was absolutely certain I got right.
Same.
Shit.
Hercules in New York. Right. Now we'll go on to the embarrassing questions.
Right, Rachel, you need to sing these ones because Rachel's going to listen to the singing ones.
Question 11. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming
I'll read this
round.
answer.
Turn
DJ.
around. He's put Eclipse of the Heart. Total
By
Eclipse of the
who?
Heart.
By who?
By who, Colin?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know that much.
Oh, right. You can only have half a point.
Oh,
Half.
eh?
Half a point.
Jack.
Same Total Eclipse of the Heart. I can't remember who sang it though.
Right.
Turn around, bright
Total Eclipse of the
eyes.
Heart by
I
Bonnie
do, but man,
Tyler.
I keep doing that, but Bonnie Tyler. Bollocks.
It's Bonnie fucking
Max.
Tyler, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah.
Total Eclipse of the Heart, but I had Eminem.
Eminem.
You know, if you have Total Eclipse in the Heart, you have half a point. If you have Total Eclipse of the Heart by
Eminem.
Bonnie Tyler, you can have a full point.
Okay.
You
I'll
tight
wear
fucker.
that.
That used to be 2 points. It used to be a point for the fucking.
He's gone tonight.
I've got
Fucking
tight now,
Brexit,
so
isn't it? It's Brexit.
Yeah, it is.
Can you hear him?
You know what I mean? I've got to have cutbacks. I'm sorry. Simple as. You know what I mean? Question 12. Well, I can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. DJ.
Staying alive by the Bee Gees.
So what, is that what
Is that what he wrote, though?
Is
No,
that what he's
that's
got written down?
no, that was Rachel's answer.
What's DJ's answer?
0.
Zero.
So Rachel gets a point, DJ doesn't.
You'll
No,
probably beat me
I'll
to
tell
the
you
next
what, then,
five
right?
music ones.
I'll come to Rachel last after this, right?
All
'cause
right, sorry.
she's pretty
I'm quite good
with
at this. Yeah, I know.
Yes,
sorry.
Right, Jack.
I pressed the button.
I put Staying Alive by the Bee Gees.
Mozzie.
Staying Alive by the Bee Gees.
Max.
Staying Alive, the Bee Gees.
1 point, half a point if you've got Staying Alive, half a point if you've got the Bee Gees. So
Rachel gets a point, but DJ doesn't.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna well beat him
honestly,
just on this.
Rachel, you will beat him right now. Just doing the question. I'm telling you.
Exactly. Right, here we go. Question 13. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Max.
Do you know that as well?
I didn't know the song, but I went with Lizzo as the artist.
I'm gonna sing it
Right.
to you in a minute.
Jack.
I went for Chomp Me by PJ and Duncan, even though they never did that song.
Mozzie.
I put Down with the Sickness by Disturbed.
Unfortunately, Jack Mozzie's just beat you to the half a point for the
Oh, I know.
answer. Right, okay.
I know
It's
this
only
one.
the Geordie reference.
Right, Rachel.
It's all of me loves all of you, all your curves and imperfections, or whatever it goes. All your curves and all your
Right.
edges, and it's by John
Mhm.
Legend.
And what's the song
Oh.
called?
All of me.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah, John Legend. No.
Okay.
Never heard that before.
It's not the same in a Geordie accent. I'm sorry, it's not.
Question.
Sorry, Willie, but it's just not.
Question 14.
You know John Legend, mate.
Question
I fucking still
14.
none the
No
wiser.
Geordie Legend either, to be fair.
Right, question 14. We can dance and party all night and drink some cherry wine.
Cherry wine.
Right. Max.
I didn't have a clue, so I went with the Venga Boys. We like to party.
Jack.
I went with We Are the Cheeky Girls.
There's a
Muzzy.
theme here. I went
Muzzy.
for You Don't Have to Take Your Clothes Off by Jermaine Jackson.
Yes, Mozzie.
No. Jermaine Stewart.
Jermaine Stewart.
Right.
Oh,
Okay,
bollocks.
DJ.
Jermaine Stewart, he's got written down. You don't have to take your clothes
Uh-huh.
on. Don't have to take
Right.
your clothes off.
Muzzy,
Thank
you
you.
get half a point, mate.
Yeah, when they said it, I realised. Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
it is. You can't. You don't have to take your clothes off by Jermaine Stewart. Right, question 15. And the last music one.
I
Thank
love these
God.
ones.
Question 14.
15.
No, 15. There were incidents, accidents, there were hints and allegations. Max.
Well, I'm looking at what I've written down, and it says "Call Meal," but I think I
Right.
meant to put "Call Me Al" by Paul Simon.
All right. Muzzy.
You Can Call Me Al by Paul Simon.
Jack.
I'll put The Untitled Network by Free Willy.
Half a point, young. DJ.
Rachel didn't know that one, and I didn't know that one. Not in that accent, she says.
The correct answer is You Can Call Me Al by Paul Simon.
You can call me out
Jack,
by
you can
Paul
have-
Simon.
Yeah, you can have half a point, mate. All right. Question 16. What is seen in the middle of March and April that can't be seen at the beginning or end of either month? Max.
I had nothing, so I just put penis.
Jack.
I put Lockdown.
DJ.
I put R.
Muzzy.
The letter R.
The correct answer is the letter R.
Yeah, we ain't seen a lockdown either. Yeah,
I know that, mate. I know. Right.
Anyway,
Question
the end of
17.
lockdown is what
Can I
meant
just
to
say, I'm going to have to show you guys the list of answers I've got next because this looks like the most fucked up quiz ever, just looking at my answers.
Question 17.
I've ruined this. I don't know.
What is hairy on the outside but soft and wet on the inside, and whose words start with the letter C and end in T? Max.
A cat.
Muzzy.
You've ever opened a cat?
Yeah, I put cunt.
I did actually put coconut, but I wanted to put something better.
Right. DJ.
Yeah, I went with Carlo's answer, coconut. But I'm not sure that a coconut's soft on the inside.
No, it's not that soft, is it?
No.
If you
The
open a
correct
cat,
answer.
they're soft.
The correct answer is coconut.
Well, it's liquid in the middle. How soft do you need it?
Yeah.
The very middle.
Yep. Question 18.
Stop opening cats.
Question 18.
Sorry.
I go hard, but come out soft. I go in hard, but I come out soft, and I never mind if you want to blow me. What am I?
Just
Max.
worked it out. Oh my god.
I went with penis again.
Muzzy.
Dick.
Jack.
It's not bubble gum, is it?
DJ.
I went with gum.
The correct answer is chewing gum.
Yeah, same
Yes.
thing.
Yeah, so
Gum,
gum.
yeah.
Same thing, but different. Yeah.
Yeah, when you blow bubbles with bubble. Yeah. I'm having a point for that. Fuck you.
Michael Jackson, he was always blowing bubbles, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was, aye.
Monkey's
He
name.
was, yeah. He never got to go to court for it, though. You know what I mean? Right, question 19. What goes up, lets out a load, and then goes back down again? Max.
I went with American Bombers.
Ooh.
Was he?
I went for a tipper truck.
Jack?
I just went with an elevator lift thing. I don't know. It's probably wrong.
DJ?
I lost it at this
I
point.
was trying to think logical, and it's going to be so simple when you say the answer.
The correct answer is an elevator.
Hey! Yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
Right, question 20, and I'm going to come to your last stage here because I think Rachel got this one.
Yeah, I think she did as well.
What gets longer if pulled, fits snugly between breasts, slides neatly into a hole, chokes people when used incorrectly, and works well when jerked? Max.
Went for penis again.
Give yourself half a point, Ewan, for being consistent if no one else. Muzzy.
Yeah, I'll put dick again.
Give yourself half a point for being consistent, mate. Jack.
Dick.
DJ.
I was kind of thinking tape measury type thing, but then when you did the question again and Rachel answered, I was like, fucking hell, that's got to be the answer.
Yes, what is it?
Seatbelt.
A what?
Seatbelt.
Yeah.
The correct answer is a seatbelt.
Go, Rachel.
There we go.
Before we move on,
Yes.
look at this for a quiz. My answers in that order are cunt, dick, tipper truck, dick. I've got to throw this piece of paper away before my daughter gets up tomorrow morning and goes, what the hell was he up to?
Leave that piece of paper at a bus stop or something.
Yeah, it's a post-it note. I'll just stick it on someone's car.
Right. Can you add up your answers, please, and show them on the screen? I need to see these. Right. So we've got
6.5.
6.5.
Half.
Right.
Hang on.
We've
I
got.
can't count.
Whoa, nearly. DJ's got 6, but 3
I
of
still
them
beat him. I still fucking beat him.
Oh,
you still beat them, and 3 of them were Rachel's answers.
I got 5. I got 5.
On the few that Rachel answered, she would have got 4 out of 20, but she probably only answered 5 questions, so 4 out of 5. Yeah.
You got 5.5. Right.
5.5.
So the winner of this week's quiz is Rachel.
Yeah,
she didn't
probably.
answer as many questions. No, the winner is Muzzy. Well
done,
mate,
Muzzy.
6.5.
We are the champions.
That's it.
And that concludes.
Never thought I'd fucking win that one. I thought I was fucking losing that one.
Wow.
Well done,
That
Mozzie.
concludes the quiz for this evening.
It was harsh.
God damn.
It was fun, but it was harsh.
That was funny as fuck. It
was great.
Those sort of rude
I gotta
ones.
tell you though, no one uses Matilda in Australia. I don't know where you got that from.
Well, if you want to Google it now, mate, and have a look.
Talking ancient Australia. No one that used that word is alive now. They're all dead.
I need the bathroom. I'll be right back, guys.
Tune in every week. There is always a question or a couple of questions on the quiz that is a little bit kind of no, Willie, this is wrong. Last week, a famous Californian winemaking region. Yeah, Willie had a totally different answer to what the actual answer was.
And the 2 people that lived in California.
You're the answer.
Well, that's just cheating at that point, isn't it?
It is, mate. Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, just because.
But thank you, Willie. I enjoyed that.
No, but I enjoyed it. I probably enjoyed it more than you did, to be honest. So,
yeah, no, I especially like the singing ones because they're just you're never going to get them.
Yeah.
You're never going to get them.
Yeah, you like the singing ones because you just spit the piss out of me then, and you don't understand them.
Oh, is that the new Pog Champ?
It is, yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that is the new Pog Champion mode.
That is trash.
Yep.
All because some dude said a thing that someone else didn't like.
Yeah, that is what we've got now for the Pog Champion mode. So if you use Pog Champ, please.
Well, I never use it, but
please don't use it. Just so they'll remove it because it's shite anyway.
Well, I got my Twitch thing. Like everyone gets that email showing your year in review, and unsurprisingly, I think Kappa was my most used emote.
Hang on, let's see if it fits on the head properly. Hang on. Do that, and then chuck that one on there. There we go.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that kind of works.
I saw that earlier. Yeah.
Fits on the gimp body, all right.
Can I just interrupt? I've got a bonus question for just DJ.
Oh,
bonus-
I was going to ask you in a
bonus
bit if you had a
question
question
for
for
me.
DJ. A weekly
have a-
question, or have you got a
I
question
have
this
a-
week for him?
I've got a bonus question for DJ alone. Right? I need the song and the artist, DJ.
Uh-oh.
Right? When you open your mouth, you don't talk, you shout.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for the specials.
Right.
Sing it again.
When you open your mouth, you don't talk, you shout. Which is basically what I do after about 11 o'clock on this show.
I don't know the song.
All right. You don't know the fucking artist neither, to be honest. It's UB40. It's UB40. It's Rat in the Kitchen. All right.
What?
UB40, Rat in the Kitchen. Rat in
There's a
the
rat
kitchen.
in my kitchen. What am I gonna do?
Yep. And it's that they don't sound packy either, mate. They're from Birmingham.
No, yeah. I'm trying not to TOS with my response.
Exactly. Be careful.
I'm desperately trying not to TOS with my response.
Don't TOS, please. It was UB40, Rat in Me Kitchen, and it is in 1986. All right.
Rat in me kitchen.
Rat in Me Kitchen.
In
Yeah,
me.
not
Yep.
rat,
What
rat
am I
in
gonna
me
do?
kitchen.
In me.
What am I going to do? There's a rat in me kitchen. What I'm going to do? I'm going to shoot that rat. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot that rat.
They didn't come from fucking Geordieland either.
Right. Okay. Moving on.
So, should we have that as a regular weekly feature then? Just a random music question for
No.
DJ each week.
Yes, and can
No.
we make sure that he's already used his phone a friend?
Yes,
Oh,
so we
yes,
can't
oh,
use phone a
yeah.
friend.
Yeah,
Actually,
absolutely.
Because
100%.
actually Carlo's quite clued up musically.
I think if we want to start the quiz a few minutes early, we should all get a phone a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You can do. There's no problem with
I
that.
suppose we're all as bad as each other, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I
It-
mean, there ain't
yeah.
a lot, there isn't a big sort of spectrum of numbers between everyone's scores, is there?
But can I just say, right? If you want to phone a friend, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to put this out there now while I've got a lot of witnesses.
Yeah.
Right? The hosts cannot phone me because that'll be cheating.
Yeah, oh, damn it. You were going to be my friend. No, I know. I just need either Rob Powell or Sap's permission because they always seem to know the fucking answers.
Right? Well, that's fair enough. You can all have a phone a friend. There's no problem with that. I don't mind anybody having
Rob
a phone
or
a friend.
Sap.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you want
not
to, he's not answering. See,
Who are you ringing now?
I'm ringing you, you fucker, to see if you're on my phone a friend. Hang on, I'll leave you a message.
Oh yeah, my watch is fucking vibrating. It goes on to do not disturb after whatever time of night, and yeah, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, Mozzie, it's Jack. Well, will you be my phone a friend, mate, so we can just compare notes? Yeah, cheers, bye. I've left him a message.
Yeah, okay, but there's a problem with that. We always come out with the same fucking answers anyway. When we
Oh,
do
yeah,
this once.
That's true.
right? Okay. Right, hold them. It's over to you now. I've done my bit. Start talking to Max again. Come on, get it sorted out. So, Max, what's the plans for the rest of the day, mate? Apart from go back to bed.
Oh, I don't know. I might jerk off. I'm not real,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not planning much.
How many times though? How many times?
Just the usual 6 or 7.
Just to see a usual 6 or 7. Then will you go back to sleep? Or
I'm gonna have it. No,
Yeah.
no. Actually, I've got a curry in the fridge. I'm gonna heat that up and eat it.
Nice.
right,
Probably jerk off.
right.
Just a couple of
Why,
times.
why, why, why eating the curry or after it?
No, you got to do it before, really, because then you get like.
I know, but if you haven't put
Yeah,
enough
you
salt
don't
in,
curry. Oh no, chili.
if you haven't put enough salt in the curry, you know what I mean. It might add flavour.
You what?
Oh, what?
If you haven't added salt.
Oh, Willie, fucking hell.
It's only what I've been told. Now listen, it's only what I've been told. You know what I
Can we
mean?
not watch Willie's cooking streams, please?
It's only what I've been told.
So yeah, we need to grab that clip, and if I'm streaming this show next week, I'm grabbing that fucking clip from Rob's Twitch. That's getting played, by the way, Willie.
Which one? The one I've just said, or the one off Rob's?
The one on Rob's one where you offered to give Sap a BJ if he fucking got that hole in the golf.
Listen,
Yes,
all
your
I
exact
said
words
was,
were, "Sap, I will suck your dick if you get this."
No, I didn't. No. Well,
it's on a clip.
Yeah.
Sap had a long putt on the golf, right? And I said, if you get this down, I'll go down on you. But I said it out loud. It's supposed to be in a DM, and it would just come out all wrong. And Sap, trust me,
if I can find this now, can you play it? Can you play it, DJ?
Oh yeah, if you send
Don't
it
worry
over.
about it, chat. You know what I mean?
Let's
Sap must
find
have
it.
put anyway.
Can we also see the clip of DJ doing limbo?
Yeah.
That is brilliant.
That is
shit yourself
fantastic.
about 6 times.
Yeah, let me see what I can do.
DJ, honestly, you've never seen limbo like it. It is.
I'm impressed. I wouldn't get back.
Max,
I wouldn't have got back up.
You've got to say this. This is what IRL streams do to you. Yeah. What it is? DJ has a redemption on his channel points.
Yep.
And it's you can 3,000 points. You can get him to stretch, and he delivers a parcel, and then he'll do a stretch, right? And one of the lads in the chat, JP, redeemed the stretch, and DJ missed out on it. So basically, JP said, because you haven't redeemed me stretch, I want you to limbo under this pole.
No,
no.
What happened is because I didn't think that I'd given him value for money, being sort of late and this, that, and the other. I said, what I'll do at this place is I'm going to limbo this. So it's sort of a waist height pole. You'll see in a minute. I'll mess around with it in a minute.
I've put the other link in our Untitled group chat.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Jeez, thanks very fucking much, mate.
And
anytime, darling.
I did the limbo particularly bad, and as it was a sort of a bad redemption on the stretch and a bad example on the limbo, I said, look, to be fair, I will do the limbo every time I deliver here. Until I do the limbo, I will try it every day. So at the moment, I'm kind of doing it every day.
Well, I'm not being funny, mate. It's funny. I've said this to Jack when I called him the other day. We were impressed. Like if I did that, I would be just laying there in the fucking heap. I wouldn't be able to get back up again.
Right. Can you do me a favour? Can you not show these clips till I come back?
Yeah.
Because I've got something important to do.
Run, Forrest. Run, Forrest.
It's going to take me a couple of seconds to...
Any plans for the future then, Max? Like, you know, have you got any plans for changing the stream, or are you keeping as it is? You're happy with the format? Any thoughts?
Heaps of plans, but I'm like really, really lazy.
Yeah, I know that one. I know that one well.
I mean, I've got a couple of things I have to reintroduce, like the channel point redemptions. I previously had a siren, some police lights, and a smoke machine set up in the kitchen.
Oh, that's cool.
Can't you just burn food? Will it do the same thing? Call the fire brigade around and smoke?
I know, right? Yeah, but no, if they want the smoke machine back. So I've started redoing the electronics for that. That kept on breaking because I kept on kicking it. I don't know, really. I've got to do more Big Brother streams because they're easy, and I actually get some of the house.
Oh, I can't wait for them. I'm going to keep an eye out for them. Can you have the sirens and all kinds of shit act ready for that stream?
I can probably, hopefully, do that. Yeah. It gets a bit difficult because sometimes I can't see in the kitchen. Like they just fill the kitchen up with so much smoke. You can't see what I'm doing. Like the camera whites out, you know.
Yeah, sirens and shit. We could though when you're trying to sleep.
That siren, I have to do something about that. It is so loud, man.
Tacos.
It breaks your ears. But yeah, no particular plans. I want to get out and do some more IRL streams, just wandering out and about, because there's a lot of stuff to see in the city here. So like, go out to Powerhouse and the Phoenix and all
laziness
that
has got
sort of
me.
stuff, you know?
I was supposed to be an IRL streamer that's turned into a game streamer because I can't be asked to go up my fat ass and go and walk places.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I definitely want to say them, Max. Like you say, coming from like the UK and not probably ever going to be able to visit Australia, I want to see a bit of Australia.
Yeah, well, actually, there's a guy that does a fair bit of IRL around Australia. He's from the States, the Real Shook One. He's interesting if you ever want to see some.
So why don't you post it in chat so everybody else can see
by all means, just put his name in and we'll do a shout out.
Trust me, Max, if you've got
link him in.
Yeah, if you've got any interesting streamers like that, link them in chat. You know what I mean? There's no problem with that at all. And if you need them, can somebody give him a permit?
Oh yeah, we need to give him a permit.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, somebody give him a permit, please, because he'll only get timed out, I think.
Will I? Cool. Ha!
Now, can somebody untime him out? Jeez, nightmare.
I'll do it again.
There you go.
I gotcha.
I'll put it in. I'll put the link in.
Yeah, as I say, if you've got anybody like that, Max, you know what I mean. Please don't hesitate to post them in chat. Like I say, we a reasonable sized community, you know what I mean, and we all follow each other and try and support each other, and you know what I mean. So,
if
you do have anybody like that, just give them a hit up.
You start streaming, you lose the time.
How did I do that wrong?
Streams.
Okay, we're ready with
and
the
likewise,
clips.
people you think might fit in on this show that fancies having a bit of banter with us and on a Friday night, you know, again.
I don't know people. That sort of implies that.
Thank you, JP.
Well, shall we rephrase that? If you know any alcoholic drunk cooks that want to come on the show, I've opened up a whole new doorway there, you know what I mean?
Thanks, JP, for the gift and sub.
Okay, the clips are ready. What would you like to have a look at first, limbo or golf?
Oh,
You choose.
You choose whichever order you've got them in.
Right, let's have a look at the golf one first, and then I'll just start the limbo straight after. Right, 3, 2, 1, go.
This goes down.
Looks like a long time.
Guess was way off, which means that second.
If you get this down, I'll go down on you. I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to say that out fucking loud. Shit, sorry. I'm at the DM you that bit, mate. He's going to miss on purpose now.
I'm just making sure.
Right, so that was Willie.
Proposition in SAP.
And I can't sort of actually, let me have a look at this if I can.
What have you done? How am I, DJ?
No, I was just wondering if I can fit to screen without it actually being live. Okay, and this is Limbo Land.
Studio mode.
Yeah. No, but you can't actually play the video source, can you, to see what it comes out like?
Click it and tell it fit to whatever it is.
Yeah, no, but I didn't know whether it was already the size that it needed to be.
Can I just say, Tacos, no, I didn't keep my promise because I only said I would go down on him if he got the putt. If he put the putt down, and he didn't put the putt down, so I didn't go down on him.
We strongly suspect that he actually messed the shot up on purpose.
He definitely messed the shot up on purpose.
He twatted it with a driver.
He told me afterwards he actually missed the shot.
Okay, so this is Limbo Land. You will catch me most days at some point at this particular place.
Can somebody...
Serial Dawn says he coming. Edgy 11 says okay Minch gets start trained.
wet and windy for England and Wales, mainly dry for Northern Ireland. Some snow showers.
Lynch the Merciless Underbar says drum roll. Engine
Okay.
11 says
That is me at Limbo Land, and I'm not very limbo-y, really.
I just love the preparation that you did for that second run and the fact that you legged it afterwards in case somebody saw you.
I saw this guy on YouTube, right? No word of a lie. He was about 7 foot tall. He was the tallest dude that you've ever seen, right? He did this crazy kind of stretch before he did his limbo, and I thought that's where it might help me a little bit. And then, no word of a lie, right? This amazingly tall bloke got under this bar, no word of a lie, 12 inches off the ground. Absolutely phenomenal.
Well, I'm going to give it to you. You're better than I am.
Well, Mozzie,
I'd probably end up not being able. I'd have needed help to get back up.
I'd have needed an ambulance. Simple as that.
To be honest, I'm still maintaining that I can do it.
Yeah.
But
you will do it at some point.
I don't know what it is, whether it's leg strength, core strength, or sort of maybe just technique of moving your body under. Because I can kind of get my body, I can get my body under. It's just the forward bit that I haven't got.
It's
there you
what
go.
you need to be doing is not grinding the back when you go under it.
Need to do what?
You know what?
You know, your
though?
spine needs to be off the concrete.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do is, if you do it, you can then change your name to Limbo Technique.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rob. And there's like poor Rob Powell there. Say, look at them growing their beards, and he's me.
I know. Look at that clip just then. Do you remember when Rob had a beard? Does anyone remember when Rob had a beard?
Yeah. I vaguely remember Rob having beard and hair.
Yeah, well, he's, bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
I think he's got his brother doing his streams for him now, who hasn't got a beard.
Yeah. Well, come Monday, I think he's got his cousin stepping in as well.
Basically, Max, Rob Powell there is another streamer who had a big fuck off beard, he's got long hair, and for community challenge, it was shaved a lot off. So he's done the beard now, so he's clean shaved, and he meets the challenge now for shaving the head next.
No, he's got long hair. He's doing 4 all over.
Yeah, he's doing a grade 4 all over, and so comes Monday, he'll be a totally different streamer altogether.
Well,
Rob, this is a
only
6,
an 8
mate.
of the challenge that I've been given. I've been growing it for 2 years. I've got to do the mullet that what's the guy, the singer from Ice House has in a song called Electric Blue. It's very well. It's going to involve a perm, so it's going to be interesting.
No.
Yeah,
wow,
permed mullet, fucking awesome.
Permed
That's what you
mullet.
should have done, Rob. Not shaved a lot, just shave the top, mullet. I already know he's typing. He's typing no fuck on way in the chat right now.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing about the long hair, though, it covers up the slice of ham on the back of my head.
Yeah.
So just brush it all over, cover up the slice of ham. It's all good.
I did suggest a rat tail. Remember those? You know, when people have it like grade 4, just one little thin rat tail at the back.
We had two. We had I'm going to say 2 twins because there were 2 of them and they were twins.
Funny enough.
Weird that.
I was going to say,
yeah, they got the rat tails, but they got like dark hair, but they bleached them blonde.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty bogan.
Yep.
Like, the only people that have got those things around here are people with like little asshole kids that run around the shops wrecking shit, you know?
I know what bogan stands for now because I've met the vaping bogan.
Ah.
He's a YouTuber over there. And obviously it's a complete piss take. Every other word is cunt on his YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's not a piss
and it's
take,
really funny because I met him at a vape show over here, and he's so fucking switched on with all the advocacy and everything else. And like, he's not, obviously, it's a character he keeps playing up to.
Yep.
Yeah. I was just thinking that because obviously in this country and most European countries, cunt is not a nice word.
No.
It's just a word, though, isn't it?
Just a word.
You see cunt in Australia, it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, if I'm talking about a group of people over there, I'll say, oh, these cunts over here got a fucking thing. You know, and no one thinks anything of it. Or it's like, hey, how's it going, cunt? You know, oh, you're a mad cunt, sick cunt.
Yeah.
Then you can get nasty with it too. If someone's a bad
it's more of a compliment, to be honest, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a good cunt, you. You know
Well,
what I mean? It's more of a compliment than
It's like a replacement for people.
You can
Isn't
use
it?
it is. It's also used as a comma, a full stop, an exclamation. You know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the funny thing is, the word "mate" is the opposite. Like, if you're going to fight someone, you're, what do you fucking want, mate? You know, it's like then fight.
Yeah, fight me. Yeah, exactly.
So you
know
call
what I
your
mean?
mate cunt and cunts are mates.
Yeah, you know what I mean? When you in Australia, you say you want to fight me, cunt. It means you want to shake hands.
Yeah.
give somebody a hug.
Come on, cunts, let's go get some beers.
Yeah. Exactly.
On
Can I
that
just play
note,
something?
I
I've
need
had
to
a
go to work.
voicemail.
Not
Right,
now.
go on then.
Yeah, Mozzie, it's Jack. Well, will you be my phone friend, mate? So I can no reaction.
What's your answer to that one, Muzzy?
Was better than the last voicemail he sent me. Give me that fucking sword back, or I'm going to come and sort you out. But basically, I did the New Year's Eve party because DJ Technique couldn't be asked, so I fucking basically DCMA'd my own channel, and after a few drinks, I thought it'd be really funny to unmod all my mods and mod everyone else, and it was 2 days it took me to clean up my fucking channel. My own name was in the fucking banned words list. New Year and Happy New Year were in the banned words list. Bear in mind, it was New Year's Eve party.
So there's a lesson for you, Max.
It happens.
Fucking mayhem. It was funny though. I got the idea from Pops because Pops did it one night, and I thought actually that is quite funny.
Yeah, Pops modded every fucker. You know what I mean? He just
He
went
did the
mad
same
and modded
basically.
everybody. Yeah, he did.
I modded his mods and then fucking modded everyone else. I thought actually that's quite funny. We'll have to have a go at that. I didn't expect.
His channel is called Mod City, and literally everyone is a mod.
Oh,
like it's actually got some special channel settings, and
so it just auto mods everyone.
Everyone that goes in there, as soon as you speak, you get modded.
Wow!
And he's got like super mods that can you know.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. If you've got mods, if you've got everybody in your channel, you need super mods who can basically still ban them mods if they get out of hand.
That's right. Yeah, so you see some people try to clear the chat and all that sort of stuff, and if they do it more than once or twice, they get timed out or whatever. But
that's it. Yeah,
pretty hectic.
DJ,
in there.
Who was the big streamer that you sent me to his secret channel where he doesn't allow his mods to be mods, but he mods everyone else? It was it was one of the big ones.
That may have been Jay Streezy.
Yeah, I think it might have been Streezy.
But he's changed that now because I think that was abused, and now he's just got sort of mods in there rather than everyone. No, who else was that? Meaty has all mods as well, I think. Meaty OG 420. There's a few channels actually that has all mods.
Well, to be fair, when I did it, the two people I didn't expect to be quite so reckless was Captain Jenks and Nightmare SE, who absolutely ran amok.
Yeah, he totally hammered you. They probably caused more problems than everybody else, to be honest.
It was Nightmare that I think banned the words New Year Eve and New Year and Happy New Year and shit like that.
You can always rely on your mates, can't you?
Yeah,
they're always going to be the worst.
At the end of the day, you'll know yourself, Max. Your biggest trolls are your mods.
Oh yeah. Well, they keep on telling people I give away a Range Rover and all this sort of crap. I've never given away anything, but no, he's doing the Range Rover giveaway. You know, no, I'm not.
So that's fucking brilliant. So newbies come in and just fall for it.
So at the end of every show,
they start typing giveaway. No, there's no giveaway, mate. No, stop.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good idea. Oh, DJ.
At the end of every show, Max, we ask our guest if there's a channel that you've got online that you would want us to raid.
Let me have a look.
Preferably someone who isn't on sub-only or follow-only chat, but
because unfortunately we are coming to the end of the show and I'm working tomorrow, so I need to get my beauty sleep. I don't want to be a party pooper.
DJ,
yes,
we're having a good time with Max. See you later. Bye.
Nice. See you later.
Yeah, just leave the stream running, mate.
Off you go.
That's it, Mozzie. I'll send you the password for whatever that thing is. The the interactive.
Just make me editor. Just make me editor, and I can go in and manually stop the stream. Nothing can go wrong, honestly.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Seriously, nothing at all.
Actually, I think I am editor on a couple of people's streams, aren't I? Because of the IRL bits.
Yeah.
No one good's live, so I can't help you there.
You can't help us.
Ooh.
No,
Right.
can't help us. I mean,
Right.
the
So
other one-
I'm going to pass it over to the chat. Chat.
the chat
Anybody
machine.
you
Hold on.
anybody
You-
you's have got could go on live. They're alive now.
You honestly going to trust them?
Yeah, I
Go
am
on.
for once. For once,
Tell
you
you
know
what,
what I mean? We've
trust
been going a year.
We've got
Right,
an
go
ex, we've got somebody who was actually a really good guest on the show once, who's live right now. Who's only just gone live, I think, and that is just Heath.
Just
Yeah.
Just
Right.
Heath _ who
Right.
is playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
Apparently, I think Lulu and
Oh,
Crew's part of yours,
Lulu
isn't they?
suggestion. I believe Australia Fishing is someone that. Yeah.
No, I mean
Are
we
they
can
live
go
at
with
the
the guest. That's fine.
Are they live at the moment, Lulu? Let us know.
Lulu, have you got them live now at this present moment in time?
Yeah,
Can
they're
you
live
put the
apparently.
link in? Can you put the link in chat, please, Lulu? I'll permit you.
If that's the spelling up there, I can do it off of that spelling.
Australis.
Live fishing for brim. Nice. And he's got his rod stuck in there.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Got a link there.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that one if you want. I'm easy.
Well, all I can see
like
is
Sunday morning.
Right, Max, can you hang around for a few minutes? You know what I
Sure.
mean? Just once we've passed over.
Ed, how
Everybody
are ya?
in chat, if once we hit the raid button, can you please, as usual, let them know where you come from, who suggested the raid.
No.
You know what I mean? Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks for the subs, the gift subs, the
Nightmare,
bits,
have you
the
got your
donations
things?
and everything.
Oh, there he goes.
And if you want to copy and paste what Nightmare's put in there, please do spam that. Hopefully you don't get timed out. But thanks again, and we will be back again next week. You know what I mean? With a different.
Thanks for inviting us on too, guys.
No, it's been great. It's been great.
Yes, thank you for being on. You've been a good laugh.
Yeah, Max, it's been a joy, mate. It's been an absolute joy. I'm not going to say like after watching your stream last night, I was shitting myself wondering how you're going to be today.
I'm not drunk. You're all right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
I wonder sometimes what I worry about myself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, top bloke, thanks a lot. It's been really cool to meet you as well.
Yeah, definitely. It's been fun.
Yeah, trust me, chat. He's Jekyll and Hyde. Because last night, if you'd seen him, you'd thinking, "Fuck it, I'm not watching that show tonight."
Oh yeah.
But like I said, you know, if you clear up your spiders and shit, I'm sure you'll have a really nice place for a cool visit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna hit the raid button then, and I think that kind of gives us
Right.
10 seconds. So yeah, once again, Max, thanks
night,
for coming
chat.
on the show. Chat,
Yeah, thanks, chat.
Chat,
Good night,
thank
chat.
you for being you.
Yeah.
And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys are going to Australia fishing. I'll see you later. Be good. And they should be flying through the internet and landing in
They have
Australia.
crossed over and they have gone. Yep.
I'll put this back
Let's
on.
have a listen. Let's have a listen.
Push to
Let's follow